special town roles.
Vigilante, and medic.
Correct. So you already know.
Well, I've watched,
Do you know what they do?
I've watched 2 games. The medic is able to save someone.
The vigilante has one shot that they can just use at any time.
And is that just like the vigilante can shoot someone accidentally? It could be town.
Yeah, they don't know.
So it's just they're going off information.
It's a guess.
They're trying to kill the mafia.
Yeah, it's also valuable as a role you can claim.
Okay.
So like during the daytime you can be like, I'm vigilante, and if no one else is vigilante, they can kind of assume you're town.
Okay. And then the cop is able to check people every night.
Yeah, once a night. And if they check someone, I will tell you whether that person's mafia or not.
It's a mango signal.
So this is yes, town, good, town good.
And
This is mafia bad.
Oh no, when I drink, I just straight to him.
Hey, why don't you make it?
Because it's confusing for people. You got to make them different, very different. Very. Last time we got people confused. They're like, wait. Yes, I checked the mafia. You know, like they get
I have to say
thumbs up, thumbs down. Times can the medic save a person? Is it once a night or
once a night, and they can't save the same person twice in a row. They can go you and then you and then you back and this, but not the same person.
Drop your M's. If they're Mafia, start with the M.
I think I understand the base of it.
You can also.
It's clear.
It's just like.
And then smiling for town. I don't want to like save a person that's mafia.
Or like
But I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So it's like things can go real wrong real fast.
People,
Yeah, some kind of like just.
the biggest tell is people generally don't they don't like directly lying. So the first time they play, if they get mafia and you ask them, are you mafia? They don't want to just be like, no, I am not. They'll be like,
Nobody.
of course I am, or like sarcastically. They don't want to directly confront it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's interesting. Is that
This is
everyone?
wild. Everyone's on top of each other.
You got a lot of people this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Dang.
I know.
Oh yeah, no swearing, dude. I'm still on like 3 swearing's bad.
Are you playing us?
Not
Can't put it on something. Yeah, no, I won't do that. So I only do that really.
Is everyone alright? Let's go.
I learned some important last things, and I wanted to say it.
Okay.
It was bad of me to play like the meta thing with you. That won't happen again. It was bad of me to call out the cards, and bad of me to swear. So
It's all good, dude.
You're playing mafia before mafia, dude.
No more swearing.
Right?
No more swearing.
Playing mafia before
It looks like SFAT might want to join.
Wait, what?
I've seen him
play mafia before the mafia started.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
So I'll explain why the pointing's bad. Because
apologize.
if you point, you could be like, and you're like, are you the cop? Did you see me point? That's what we've had in the past. Not you, but other people.
Don't know. You and I'll do me. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Alright. We have mangoes coming right in.
No one's coming.
Where's Mega?
Where's that one?
Let me shuffle.
Somebody please.
I'm like, you're up to something.
I don't trust you.
Ken's mom.
Ah, dude.
What?
Is it
You guys want to see the aces?
Let me shuffle.
Hey, yeah.
Wow, they're next to each other. There's only 2 Mafia?
No, there's 3.
Hey, is this can the chat? Does the chat know what's up with this game or no?
free or what?
No, I think it's not spoiler free.
Hey, okay, so people are mafia this
Is
time.
there 2 Mafia or 3
Yeah.
Mafia?
There are well, we have 16. Well,
Definitely 3.
this is a borderline decision. 3. We've got 16 people. We can do 3 or 4.
4.
No, hey.
Count, someone's
Can you do 3?
Count, son. So I think we should have 3.
Well, 4 divided by 4.
Yeah, 4. That's good. That's good.
Or 4 divided by 16 is
Is
4.
that way too easy for town? What do you guys think?
No, so he said when they have 4, they
Town
get
is
2
on a roll.
power,
We should
but
ride
once
the
they get to
momentum.
3,
We should ride the town momentum.
Also, the odds of us fighting Mafia is
easier
that much
for
bigger.
town or like?
I mean, you guys are pretty bad as town, so maybe we just stick with 3.
I think
And then we lead with a nice town win.
Yeah, alright.
If we win, With 3, we could do 4 next game.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Next game.
That'd be sick.
It's probably the last one. If it if it's really fast, then we can play another one. But if it's long, it's probably the last game. Okay, guys?
You're gonna kick us off for a Bad Melee podcast, right?
Probably.
That's what people want.
Do you want to keep playing Mafia? If you guys want to keep playing, we keep playing.
Was that a sub?
That was a sub, dog.
I thought that shit too.
That was an undercut, dog.
A little bit.
Our production, hey, come on, our production guys need a break too, you know? Just throw them Bad Melee podcast out there, we don't have to do shit.
Your veins are moving.
Rob doesn't sit here the whole time.
Yeah, chillin'.
Think about Rob. He has to fucking listen to it. He's going insane.
That's gonna make him work harder.
He's gotta listen to the whole thing. I just zone out every time. I just go over there and just wait on my phone. And I come back and yell a random number. I'm like, 2 minutes, then I'm out.
I understand.
I don't listen to this.
Hugs is in the bathroom.
Okay, so we have 16. We're gonna go three
I
Mafia.
can see
Okay.
the hand,
Three?
no, I'm saying I can see it while you're shuffling, bro.
You're so honest.
Don't
Bro,
World Town.
Yeah.
dude.
Okay, so here are the roles.
You just kill me.
There are. Wait, are we waiting for Hugs? All right.
Here's Hugs.
There are 3 Mafia, 1 medic, 1 cop, and 1 Vigi. Medic cannot save themselves and cannot save the same person in a row. You can't save yourself?
Ken. Well, DJ donated his Bowser to be passed around.
Okay. The Bowser is the.
Wait, when you say in a row,
I
that
don't
means
think
if
that
you
that's
do
a good
say you
idea.
save yourself once, but not back to back.
No, you can't save yourself at all.
Okay.
You can save this guy, and then this guy, and this guy
I think
again.
it's bad
This guy
to
again.
confuse
Can't
the
do
bird.
the
Am I
same
ready?
person.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, who's gonna spill
We'll
something
still see
on
him. We'll still see him.
Yeah. He'll be there.
I never get
He'll
the
spark
power cards. That'd be lit.
Alright, let's go.
Bowser,
Well, you said Doctor can't save himself?
Oh, man.
Nah.
At all.
Pretty dope.
At all.
We'll throw the hat.
Okay.
I forgot which one. Oh yeah, that's after he says that.
Hugs, you're playing, right?
I feel weird doing it.
Like he'll just say the
I
same
feel
way.
so good.
Short.
Yeah.
He'll stretch it too a little bit.
Does everyone in New York do that? Or
That's just
Jack?
us. Our little clique. Even though we
And
want
then
to open it up
what
to
if you're
the
just
world.
bring your ass
So it's
down?
not a clique. It's a fake clique.
Random number. Okay.
That's not.
And I already forgot what you said about
He'll
the
say it again.
Yeah.
They always say it again.
Okay.
Because everyone's stupid and forgets.
So the way this works is if you get Mafia 4 times in a row,
Whoa.
shouldn't affect the probability of getting Mafia.
Yeah, that means nothing.
So wait,
Xbox got 8.
That's roulette.
We can't
That means nothing.
We can't trust it.
I need to get a piece of paper because it's a
think
lot of
it
Mafia.
Yeah.
So I'll be right back. One second.
I think honestly,
Guess I'll pee.
if anyone uses that as an argument, that's like incredibly sus at this point.
It's It's sus.
Anyone says like, oh, I got Mafia 3 times or like, let's go.
Me and him were kind of like,
So let's
into play. No,
I
feel like it's a
Let's
sub.
go.
That's the roulette.
Not really.
That's what I'm thinking.
No, I think it's the people who are fire at finessing just finesse. I can't.
Alright, that's how we explain it.
Of everyone who's
Old school.
What's up?
Bye, Sue.
Alright,
Bye,
so, if you, is everyone here? Okay. You all saw your cards, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, everybody put your heads down. Everybody put your heads down. And if you are Mafia, there are 4 of you. If you got an ace, 3 of you. If you got an ace, put your head up and look at each other. Alright. Wait, do that again? Sorry. Put your heads down. Okay, now everybody heads up. You got 1 night, 1 day. Go ahead. Keep it together this time.
I know.
Bowser? We're doing Bowser or
The
hat?
Bowser.
I think
Oh,
if we
Bowser might die.
Wait. If we
I know,
throw the
give it the
Bowser,
hat.
I think we should
Sure.
throw that around.
if we throw the Bowser, it might not.
Does everyone know their thing? I'm gonna collect the cards. Does everyone know?
Yeah.
It's like a very
You never throw the plus doll?
Hey, kid.
It knocks vases. I broke it like 10 vases.
We should wear that.
What if I spilled beer on it? You know?
Alright, D1 has...
I'm down.
Forgive me.
That's it.
I spilled a beer on it. Do you want me to?
Oh shit, you have to throw, I'm sorry.
Look at my phone.
Alright, order in town.
I'm town.
So we're all agreeing, no swearing.
No
Swearing is officially banned.
No throwing the
No
Bowser.
metagaming at all.
No metagaming. Try not to.
Keep it in the game. Keep it
Like
in the
bring
game.
up outside bullshit.
Oh.
Stuff like that.
Oh, not no cussing.
No
You curse what you
swearing
want.
on
Yeah,
it.
alright.
No swearing.
No swearing.
No swearing.
Go
Like,
fucking
no
crazy.
Cussing's a
Family Mafia game.
I was like, what the fuck is wrong with swearing?
Poor Wes's dog, dude.
Keep the swear, partner.
Alright.
No pointing.
Talk to him, Remy.
I think we've won back-to-back games. I'm town again. I feel like Mafia claims are bad. I think it's been working for us.
There's 2 kill power until 1. Sorry.
Let's establish our homie.
Wait, wait. 2 kill
Until 2.
power.
Until 2. 2 kill power until 2 Mafia.
Oh.
So let's establish our town. Let's go from there. I think it's worked for us back to back. I'm probably gonna die soon, so medic. Just remember that. But now that I said that, double mind game. We have to. And let's just start. So far, I don't have anyone as town, except no one's talked, but so far I got nothing.
I talk.
I'm town. If West gets far again, we just like kill him. It's so scary.
Wes is scary, but he kind of sucked yesterday. We saw through.
4 times.
We destroyed him.
Alright, last time I played, I was trying to play, I acknowledge now I was trying to play like 40 chess, but I should have just been playing checkers.
Level 1, baby.
So, I'm just gonna keep it simple this game, and if I say anything too crazy, I've already told Bobby that he's gonna raid me and he's gonna tell me, you're too crazy right now. So, just acknowledging that. And town, by the way.
When I got Mafia 8 times, I sort of had a stupefied look on my face, like there's no fucking way. Wes has that face right now. I think you're Mafia again. I know it's very
Bobby, he's Bobby! He is, dude!
Yeah.
I'm not going crazy.
I'm definitely in town. This guy's a drunk motherfucker.
Tell him. He said, no, yeah, just
being
thicker.
I have nothing else to say other than it's done.
Alright, I'm town also, and I want to suggest that we use Scar's services whenever possible, because last time we did that, it worked out great
That was
for
helpful.
town.
Scar store.
So,
that's the
just saying, just saying.
So just as a reminder for everybody, 2 nights ago, my behavior created a Reddit thread called Scar Loses Control in Mafia. And one day ago, I changed my ways. And now, as Chillin alluded to, I would love to be a help to all of you here. I'm going to observe. If you have any questions for me, my observations, I will share them with you. For now, I feel a little bit weird about not being able to see everybody's face. I can't see Oscar's face, I can't see Toad's face, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I need to figure that out. Some blind spots for me.
Screen, maybe.
I think,
It's too soon.
you know, once again, I like having Mango in a town mayor role, but beware, he's Mafia, that sucks.
Yeah.
Again, priorities, I think, for this round would be town reads. Always. So please share those. As far as I go, I don't know. Toad, slight, Mango, slight, positive.
That's right. I'll take Slate.
That's what I got.
I'm just saying that I'm town because I'm probably not going to say that much, and then you guys are going to think I'm Mafia. But killing me, even if I'm town, is not a bad idea because I'm not going to. I don't have impact. I don't have impact.
I just want to say
You can
this.
have impact.
As far as Mango goes, I don't think he's been drinking all day because he was
It's first seed, baby. First seed doesn't
So I'm getting like the sober, I mean it kind of fucking vibes from Mango. And I know I felt good yesterday when I shot him. But
That's fucked up.
I shot you.
And I trusted you too.
I got the good vibes now from him. That's the only town I got so far, but people haven't.
I'm pretty much doing what you did. I'm trash and I'm town. So just 'cause I'm not saying nothing.
If you want to kill us,
well, why aren't you sitting there really quiet?
If we have no one to kill, we'll kill one of them.
But I mean,
Yeah,
should I just
if.
accuse people? Town, you gotta hate your town. You gotta hate your town.
Now we're chilling.
If you feel like someone is town, like
Claim your town. Who do you think's town?
Don't accuse people.
No Mafia.
No Mafia
yeah.
reads. No
Okay,
Mafia reads.
who do
Well,
I
you
think
can
is
say if
town?
you think someone
I think
else.
Mango's town.
Just don't.
I think Oscar's town. I think Hugo's town. And
You go to sleep,
I kind of feel what Hungrybox is saying about Wes, but I don't know.
Like
I mean, you saying that because it's you, so of course it's gonna be dumb. It's like, yo, if I'm accusing you, of course you're not gonna agree with me.
I think Wes, I'm not thinking too much about it yet. But I think he's fine for now. H-Box acting weird, but he had a rough day at Melee, so I don't know if he's just, he had a rough Mario Party game.
Don't twist the dagger, dude. Don't twist it.
We'll add that to the list of big.
That's fucked up, H-Box. Don't let him talk to you like that.
No, it's a game.
This is my first game of Mafia ever.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Don't make the same mistakes I did.
It seems like I hate that card. Hey, everyone just says they're town, and I'm town, so.
I want to get voted into Summit to practice.
He kept saying it was his first game, dude.
Yeah, I understand, but
it worked out.
I'm town. Sorry.
No, he got killed early.
No, he was town. No, I wasn't on my first game.
My idea is right now. Alright, I know I'm town as fuck, so that H-Box call and him bandwagging off of it, I know that Mafia players always like to bandwagon off each other. So I'd like to say beware of
Dude,
both
you
of
get
these guys.
killed. You doing yourself a
players
favor.
really bandwagon? Wouldn't that be a little obvious for Mafia players?
said you
to
doing yourself a
bandwagon
favor.
West?
Kill you.
Why would I bandwagon up a Mafia member?
Why are you guys beefing? What is this?
I
We're
think
supposed to be towns.
I'm
There are no
completely
beefs
related.
today.
I don't know.
We need
I'll take
beefs.
that one, but yeah, you're saying it's sus for me to bandwagon
I never said
off
that.
of something. You just said it.
No, I said it's hit.
Why are you guys
him
beefing?
bandwagging
You
off
guys are ruining the town.
I didn't explain this. If I was Mafia, if anyone's Mafia, why the hell would they collude with someone? That only brings everyone else down. Unless they're doing the thing Slime did last time by sussing whoever was on his team last time. What was it? It was Slime and West? Yeah, Slime threw West under the bus.
Slime West.
Because that's a meta play as fuck. But round one, if you're Mafia, colluding is the stupidest thing possible.
Yeah, so why would he do it? He just said he
I mean, you just look sus, that's all. Kind of call a spade a spade. You want me to lie to you? That's that's what I'm saying.
This is
I mean,
obvious.
it's
Pretty
so-
obvious.
Yeah.
what did I do exactly?
No, it's just like this, just the body language.
Shab has the hat. Shab has the hat.
I think this isn't going anywhere. I'd rather get back to something productive.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
I'm saying-
can't beef.
Are we gonna killer pass? They have 2 kill power, there's 3 Mafia killer pass.
We'll probably
What do we want to do?
I think with this many people, we should kill.
Probably have to kill.
Let's go.
Yeah, we can afford to I don't know. But yeah, I think with 2 kill power, it's kind of scary if we pass.
So what do you think, Shab? What do you see?
I don't get any sus vibes, and sus vibes is something we should avoid in the first
What
round.
about town vibes?
Town vibes, so far, Mango, Hugo, that's it. I don't know. Everything else is too little, or they haven't shown me enough proof. People saying I'm town, that's it. It's nothing. It's nothing.
Yeah, I actually wish.
And it's like a little bit early. It's just like if everyone gets the hat and says I'm town, it's just like, alright, well, I'm town too.
Shab. I was gonna ask Crunch, usually the voice of reason. I didn't hear anything from him yet.
Yeah, we should hear it from the people that haven't talked.
Yeah.
I know Alex wants the hat.
I've been trying.
Yeah, he's been trying to get the hat too.
Go
So.
ahead, hand it
No, if you want it,
No,
You're
we'll
good.
get it.
after, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, really hard to get reads right now. I mean, Lovin's more the only like significantly good reads I have. I feel like Waff is probably good too. Mango more positive than negative, but I feel like if he were Mafia, he would take the lead again because after having done it like 2 times, there's no way if he was Mafia that he wouldn't take the lead again because he has to. It's like part of the character now. That's all I have. It's hard to get town reads right now. I'll do Alex and go over.
Thanks, dude. Hey, get through.
We're a team today, guys. Town team.
Fucking A.
The only thing I can say is that the most stressful thing in this fucking game is to be Mafia. Alright? I'm fucking over it after yesterday and this and that, so that's it. You always have to announce your fucking town. Huh? The most.
He has the hat. Hat.
I'm over it. Most fucking game is round 2 getting forced to play.
I don't.
Can you say?
Wait, are you saying?
It's a little sus. I don't know what he was trying to get at.
Are you saying you're over the game like in general?
Yes!
So why do you play? Why do people who don't want to play
I get
play?
forced! But I just said
I
the
know
most
to kill.
stressful thing
I know
to
to
do
kill.
is get Mafia. I'm town, and you have to announce it, and then that is what it is.
Well, what did that?
Why are you so angry?
Can I ask a question?
I know.
Damn.
It's a win-win. He doesn't do
Hey,
it.
just relax.
I have a question. Alex,
Yes, sir.
Is there anybody who seems stressed out to you in this group?
Stress? No.
No one.
I don't know. No.
You're saying that people are likely to be Mafia are likely to be more stressed. Do you think anybody appears to be stressed out right now?
No.
Okay.
Town. Fuck you. No, town. I'm getting town vibes. Now that I understand you, town. I'm seeing. Town.
Town.
What's this weird, man? I actually don't. I do get town.
Everybody's town.
Everyone's town. Someone's got to be
I
town.
always give people.
Yeah,
I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got you. That's fine. I am the same type of town as Lovage and Brandon. I think we're both kind of like NPCs. Like we're there, we're town. I'll offer a little bit of like.
Deadliest in the mall.
Oscar's like,
bandwagon.
Okay.
Well, when
Just
you
bandwagon.
when you
Scary hours. Waffles is next.
Yeah, you can
No,
go.
no.
Can't see
The
his
only
face.
reason why I kind of agree with you because with Zoo's fucking Mafia from the past, he's all weird and shit. He's not acting weird. So.
Brandon.
But I could be wrong. I don't trust none of y'all.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, he's married
I
now.
don't know what this means,
Tuesday has the app.
He's married?
but
Oh, that's
ever
right.
since I said go west, if you get so far, I keep brushing eye contact. I don't know what that means.
When you read off the eye contact.
There's got to be another read though.
Does it? Okay.
It's not like I'm trying to ban. A lot of people think it's just like defense. I'm not trying to defend Zoo because he's Muff and I'm Muff. It's just every time I've seen Zoo and he's Mafia, his face turns red.
Nah, for real.
His leg is bouncing
He actually does.
all over the place, and he's
Silent
striking
one.
hella easy when he's
That's because he
alive.
has to.
Right now, he's not red, and
exactly
I've been looking at his legs. They haven't been bouncing. I'm not trying to defend him or anything. It's just
Watch the legs.
he gives me more town vibe than Moff vibe. Right now, I'm neutral vibe.
We haven't gotten anywhere.
No.
No.
The whole point
Where's
right
Ted?
now is
Ted, where's the timer?
Formalities.
I need to kill.
I think,
7 seconds.
Oh.
5 minutes.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's just.
So I feel like everyone thinks I'm town for the most part. I know you're a good player, so I know you're just covering options, and I get why you think I'm trying to like triple mind game.
I mean, it means I respect you as a
No, I
player,
get it,
right?
and that's it. So I'm just saying, you should believe me. I think it's a little weird, and then I think it was weird that he defended you. So I'm kind of piecing the dots. I'm connecting the dots for you two for now. So I'm sus of you two.
Thanks.
Just for, I'm not saying you're Mafia yet, because I don't want to do that. You guys are my two leads right now. Wes, I think, is clean for the moment, but we should always keep an eye on him. Zoo, I don't really have much to say about him.
You think that's Gooby?
And I think, yeah.
Yeah, shit. I'm town, dude. Fucking town. I'm fucking town. That's it. I don't fucking know, dude.
All I want to say is that
Why
if
didn't
you
you get
guys
mad?
do
Say
decide
it.
to kill me, if you guys do decide to kill me, pay attention to the people who accused me, not just HBox, not just him, not just Zain, but it's obvious that I've always been accused. I haven't done anything weird. That I know this. I know I'm town as fuck, but I'll do my part. If you guys want to kill me, just pay attention to people who have accused me.
I love that play.
I like that. I like
I love that play.
Veterans right here today.
So,
I love that
you
play
guys,
as well.
town reads, bus reads.
Town reads, I do believe Mango, I think. And from what I've seen of Zoo and Brandon play, I kind of believe them as well, because I feel like they would be acting way weirder if they were Mafia, most likely, at least. Unless people get better at the game and shit, but I don't know. I'm getting good vibes off you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not even necessarily that you're town, just in general, man. I do think I like the whole reading people as town and not really calling people out as sus. But if we have 5 minutes left and we're gonna kill on the first day, I feel like
We gotta kill someone.
We have to kill
Wait.
We have to.
So far, my potential susses are Crunch, Shab.
I'm a little sus of shit.
I feel like Weston. You always have to be slightly sus of West, but I actually kind of
West is
feel like
clean
he's
for now.
down this time. I don't know why. Just getting a slightly different vibe, but yeah, that's what I'm feeling so far.
So, updated town reads. I still got Mango on it. After Shab ended up explaining the thing about Sue, I totally agree because that guy's body language is off the charts for his Mafia. And he's like chill today. I still think it's too early to say anything good or bad about Wes. Obviously, you want to lean on the side of caution, but I mean, that's why he's good. You don't really know at this point. And then I forgot about Waff. Like, there's just no fucking way that he's.
Thank you.
No one else?
Hey.
Nothing else? That's all I got so far. I don't know about me.
He never did. He's never won.
No.
Bobby, I thought you were the Bobby.
Yeah, you're
Scar
never
store.
won.
I think we should just told Bobby as we do next.
The Scar store.
So I'm saying
You're like a store. We go there if we need it.
The Scar Store.
Anyway, I was gonna say the only thing I observed about just kind of
2 minutes
echoing people on Westballz. I thought I don't know how he's been playing, but I thought it was kind of you seem to get like overly annoyed. Like I think he was like, yo, like Westballz might be Mafia again, blah blah blah, and like I feel like normally the response to that would be like, come on man, like haha, like good joke. I know I've been Mafia 4 times. You like kind of snapped at him like super quick.
No,
that was the only like.
I'll respond to that.
Okay, sure.
I think that's just naturally my personality.
He has that.
I'm a very defensive person, and I think that's just the way I was raised because I have like 5 brothers and sisters. So literally, I've had to deal with lots of people.
Being called Mafia your whole life?
Yeah, I literally have always had to defend myself, so that's just my response to that.
Shep.
Alright.
And then Brandon.
You got any accusations, guys?
Not yet.
Alright, get in there.
One, I wanted to ask what the Scar Sword thing is.
He was saying like, no, he was just saying like,
okay,
I'm just gonna sit here.
Consultation. Alright, and another thing is,
Yeah.
for the people that thought I was a little sus, like, I'm being proactive and I'm trying to get the conversation going. If I was Mafia when everyone was jumping on West, like, I wouldn't be saying stop. Don't like point at West.
I don't like that you keep saying I wouldn't do this, I wouldn't do that if I was like you said. I'm not defending Zoo. I'm not trying to say anything.
Well,
and then
because
right
everyone
there.
hops onto like crazy shit, especially in the beginning.
But yeah, I don't think you need to say I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this for this reason.
And when I do play Mafia,
I don't like
and
that.
I am Mafia, I usually play like Topher, Oscar, or like Waffle do. I would say like one thing and then lay low, get a kill. Yeah, because I barely talked.
No, he was hella quiet.
Yeah, I would just like literally talk to people when they talked at me, and then just put my head down, and then just get my kills in, wait, do the same thing.
Here's the brand. You won?
Alright, so everybody keep going at West. If we're not gonna kill him, let's just dead it. Stop harping on
Yeah,
that. And also, you always grab the shit and then tell people what they think, but you ain't said shit yet. So,
Are you saying me?
yeah. No, I'm not saying you, Mom. I just want to hear you guys.
So I'm speaking. Yeah. So basically, what I wanted to say is, first and foremost, I'm not bandwagoning on Westballz, but he didn't want to play the game earlier because he thought he'd die immediately anyway. So it does make sense why he was just like, he'll get the heat off of him. But at the same time, since it's like day one, we don't really need to deflect that hard shot. Like, we could just be super chill. If we're all town, we're town. We just give the town vibes. You don't have to be like, whoa, why are you applying all this pressure on me? Stop being mean. That's all.
So this might be like a potentially stupid thing to do as town, but I'm hoping it gets us more info. I want to know why you're suspicious of me, and why Mango's suspicious of me. I feel like I'm chilling.
I already told you.
So, well, you
gotta
I'm interested in why
take forever.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so.
I don't think anybody's gonna. We're not gonna accuse you, right? So like, it's just a waste of time right now.
I think
one thing that I want to know is if Ginger has any. I just want to know if Ginger has literally any town reads.
Alright, before that, I'm gonna just make a quick statement, Bobby. Chill out. I'm just knowing that the town is majority of getting y'all killed. I'm killing any one of y'all. Just so you know that. I don't give a fuck about.
I mean,
that's a good brand.
Probably everyone likes for the most part.
So, I don't necessarily have town reads. It's like my first time playing it. I feel like I don't know.
It's just
any
who
of you
looks
guys
comfortable and who.
I understand. It's just that like, you guys are getting weird Mafia reads that I wouldn't even understand. I feel like.
Because we play so many times.
I know, and you guys all know each other, but because everyone seems like town to me, so I guess I really don't know. But I don't have any Mafia reads, I guess.
Alright.
I have 3 Mafia.
If you want one Mafia, I have 3 of them.
I'm down to accuse.
I'm just saying my quick Mafia reads, only sus at all is Shab a tiny bit, but he's also just been accused, maybe for no reason, so he's defending yourself as suspicious. And then Chillin' just because he hasn't said much. So that's
Well, no, Sheldon said
Is it healthy? Is it healthy for me to get? I might get killed for this, but is it healthy for me to get my 3 Mafia?
Yeah.
3.
That's not fair.
All right.
Your cells, bud.
And I mean this in utmost honesty from playing this hella times. Wes for sure. Lewis today. And Toph.
Okay, hey,
Those are my
real quick
3.
before you respond.
I played with you 4 times in a row.
Oh, no, actually,
You're acting way different. I know.
Anybody
It's
wanna
drinking,
accuse
whatever.
any of
It's
those
fine.
guys?
Those are my 3 reads. Do with them what you will.
Alright, so
I can't use that as a defense.
I don't agree with Xbox consistently.
You also break eye contact every time I look at you. And you smiled like this last time.
Look at
You saw it.
Hey, we're not like
He does that to that. We gotta.
Oh yeah, he has the hat. Let him say it. We're not cutting
Westballz. Melee set. Someone accuse someone, please.
Smiling is not a read. If we're gonna, this is a Mafia game. If we're
I
gonna
was
go
close.
off
I'm down to
smile,
accuse.
That's not an accusation.
if we're gonna,
Alright,
if we're gonna
is
go
there a
based
second?
off
Second.
smile,
Alright, Shad,
that is
defense.
obviously the dumbest
Wait, what's
I'm just
It
gonna
doesn't matter.
Bobby, who'd you accuse?
We're done talking about it.
Alright. If I'm gonna be real, 100% real. If I'm just smiling and you're gonna accuse me of being Mafia, and that's your only accusation, that's literally dumb.
That's
We
funny
played-
because the game ended last time and it was 3 people
I'm gonna
left.
say this,
You
we
smiled as your head went down. And who was Mafia? West and
What is a
fucking
smile
Dennis.
gonna do?
Reveal your Mafia.
Guys,
Where's that?
Where's that? We have to
West. West.
So you accused him.
Hey.
It was
We're
a
not
second.
even on you, Wes.
Yeah, we're not on
We're on Shad.
If we're not gonna accuse Wes, dead it and stop defending yourself because you've been accused like 40 fucking times. You said, Shad, let's fucking kill Shad then. God, what the fuck? Why are you guys
Listen, Brandon.
I'm done.
Shad's
I'm
defense.
getting killed.
My defense is that, one, I'm not trying to sway the conversation in any way. I haven't gotten overly emotional like some people that are potential Mafia. I've spoken more than like 80%, not 80%, like I'll say like 60% of the people in this game. And like I said previously, I wouldn't do that if I was Mafia. And I really don't want to.
But if you're Mafia Shad, you wouldn't say your real.
Well,
you kind of just did
reveal.
I'm the fucking cop.
You revealed
Medic
something.
saved me, I'm the cop. Is there any other cop? Obviously not.
Round 1.
Wait,
I
what?
respect it.
The medic can save me the next round. I'm the cop. Alright, there you go. I get 1 check. Who do you guys want to check? Tell me who you guys want to check as group.
Check me or
No. No. Who's the most sus right now? Because I'm going to live 1 night, so tell me who to check.
Check
Who'd
me.
you check first?
It's a waste of your time.
What's day 0?
It's an absolute waste of time.
So who am I checking?
Wes is one of my
Wizzrobe. I know white guy that put that there.
Please, I'm ready. Check me. Check me all you want.
So who am I checking as a group?
Okay,
Wait, we have to vote, right? Let's vote on
this is Alright. All in favor. Right now, the candidates for checking, I heard me, I heard Wes. Anyone else?
No, wait, you guys have to vote on it first.
Hang on.
We have to take a vote on this.
Well, we have to decide if we
understand.
rescind or not. On the
Real quick, real quick.
Well, no, wait. Rescind or not.
Start talking, dude. You
This
got
is
the hat.
part of his defense.
Yeah.
This is relevant to whether or not I want to kill Shab.
Yeah.
Right? Well, yeah.
We rescind.
The cop revealed
Chill.
round 1 as well.
He's
Chill.
thinking about it.
One thing that I want to say. There is
No,
one
day
medic.
0.
Calm down, please. There's one medic. If Shab needs to be saved, and if Shab is checking someone, the medic can't save that person. Mafia can kill that person. We need to choose several people for him to check if we believe that he's cop, right? And I think that those people, at the end of the day, need to be people who, like, we kind of rely on to trust, or that we think are going to distract from the entire game. So pick 1 or 2 or 3 people who will do that. By the way, I think the town should agree that if these guys keep beefing, just
First
person
person
to start the beef. I'm
By the way,
going to accuse you of being
my
Mafia.
first check.
I don't give a shit if you're
Gladly
Mafia or
check
not.
me.
Scar.
Calm the fuck down.
My first check was
And
going
that's
to be
all I have
West
to
just
say.
to pull all the heat off of him.
I think that's stupid. I
No,
literally
because he was going to die anyway. I might as well
Scar,
get
you won
info.
4 times.
I'll censor these
Just don't
3.
say.
4 times.
Choose someone, but don't say
You
because
guys are
whoever you
distracting
choose is
everything.
kill.
And I think if you keep talking about it, like, we need to kill you, whether you're town or
That's
not.
what I said. We can't.
Understand?
Town shouldn't beef. with
Whether
town.
you're
I
town
don't like
or
that.
not, I think we need to kill you guys if you keep beefing. We will watch.
Did Ken just leave?
I'm watching
You shouldn't,
Ken
because-
just left.
Swear to
because
God.
we-
Good.
Ken-
Well, we gotta vote. We gotta vote.
Still a
Actually,
vote.
Carol-
Do we have 2?
that are gonna continue to vote.
I want to pick.
Does anyone rescind?
Needs to check.
Yeah,
obviously.
Wait.
Mango rescind. So now it's rescinded.
Okay, you guys have one more accusation and then a coin flip.
Let Crunch
Okay?
speak.
Can I,
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, no, I had
Yeah, let me go after you.
So I just want to say, so you said that we should
Oh,
check people
or
that
go
we
to
think.
sleep.
Yo, one at a time.
So you said we should check people that we think that we need to trust for the rest of the game.
Yeah, no, say that.
Like, well, my idea was that we check people that can play both sides like very well.
So like one check left.
We don't have to
One
do
check
this
left.
job the rest of
I
the
think
game.
we should say multiple
like,
people so
yeah.
Mafia.
That also be allowed.
If we don't have a check, they can double tap.
That's stupid for them.
Well,
They
but then
can
if they double tap,
double
then
tap.
it's true, and then we don't get
Even
anything.
if-
Yeah.
Basically, even if they say something,
They don't want to get
No, we're dead. If I was a viewer, we're sorry.
They can double
Let's
tap.
tap out 10 minutes ago.
Anyway, we should pick three people. My
Viewers are
Viewers are
pick
pissed.
three
Right.
people. Tell Chad to check one and one.
I agree with
We're not
Western.
getting it.
I
Later on, episode 2.
I don't have like any other, maybe Crunch as well.
Talking about checks.
Yeah, I'm talking to who should, Shad should check. Yeah, so far I think Wes and Crunch are good checks.
I think that was a good check.
Let Crunch speak.
So,
Let
so
Crunch speak. He has a good
I
point.
actually think it's very stupid to agree on a check. If we all agree on a check, who's the Mafia gonna kill?
Well, I'm saying
the
you say
person you
three
just
and then
checked.
Chad can pick.
I think it should just be up to him. Like,
suggesting multiple.
shouldn't
No,
All
no,
are saying the
no. I'm
same
saying the three. I like the three because then I'm random. They don't
yeah,
know
yeah,
what I'm
I
picking.
guess, yeah, you can choose three.
Yeah, I'll pick one of the three.
Okay.
But who you
And I'll
picking?
let you guys know. No,
Mind you, that-
You
that's
can't
still-
tell.
we're gonna pick
Kinda
three
keep
people.
going back
I'm
and
gonna pick
forth.
one of the three, and then I'll tell you guys.
That still greatly
Me,
increases
West,
the odds that
Yeah,
the Mafia
those-
are going to kill someone trapped.
Exactly, yeah, it's just a bad idea.
Yo, just to refocus, we have two options: either go to sleep or we choose somebody. Are we gonna choose
We all agreed
anybody?
to
Yeah.
kill the first night, so we have to motion somebody.
Yeah.
Who are we motioning?
So who wants to
And first of all, before we motion, because it's gonna force a defense, let's pick the three people.
That you want to say?
I say me.
No, that I
Check
checked.
rather.
I have the hat. All I want to point out is that Zain hasn't contributed much since the second game, and all he has said is just check or just accuse me. So I want to know what else do you have to say other than accusing
That's
someone
completely separate.
Based off their smile.
Yeah, we're running out of time.
Hold on.
Based off my smile, yeah.
Ignore.
Well, besides you, when Tope got accused, he did like a little hand jerk when he was drinking his drink. Like, he was surprised. I don't know. I don't know what that means. This is my second game, so making agrees is kind of hard for me, but I'm trying. I want to say you, because I don't know why.
Exactly.
But like, I don't know why, but like, I don't have a read yet.
I just feel like HBox accused maybe 3 people,
I did say 3, and I wanted to share my 3.
and someone you accused Wes, and then you accused 3 people after
West
that.
Toast.
And it's
was
now
gonna
it's
say
something-
Wes, just calm down, please, please.
Yeah, wait,
I've
okay,
been
look.
consistent. I've been
Can
consistent.
we? I don't give a fuck about either of you. Both of you shut the fuck up.
I
Jesus
agree,
Christ.
bro.
Pretty much.
I think both of you are town. I think Wes has done this before where he gets really passionate when he's town. If he's playing us, I think that's fine for now. I think Wes is safe. I think HBox is safe right now too. I want you guys to stop it. I want you to town handshake right now and stop the beat. Town shake right now. Hold on, hold on. Town shake. Town shake. Thank you guys. Okay. Please. Hold on. We're wasting time on that. I think both of you are town and you're in some weird. I don't know. My town reads. I think you're good. I think you're good. I think Scar's good. These two are good because they're two. Don't give a fuck that they wouldn't have made it as Mafia anyway.
Exactly. We would not.
Crunch I was sus about, but not really. Shad's obviously safe. So I think you two stop beefing. My reads again from the beginning were Alex, just because he would. Last time he was Mafia, he went super psycho when he got revealed, and he got all mad, and all he has to do is
I was
not
more
yell.
mad yesterday, dude.
Yeah, but you're mad all the, like.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
Town, just chill.
Exactly.
So I'm sus of you
Exactly.
just because you did the exact same thing you did the one night. I'm not calling you Mafia yet, but I'm sus of you.
Who would you check?
Who would I check?
Who do you want Chad to check?
He's dead.
If I had to check,
Yeah, I know, but maybe he's not.
Yeah, give me 3. Because
Check
we're running out
Alex.
of time, dude.
I think you two are town right here. A little sus of you, but I wouldn't say check yet. Chilling because he's quiet. HBox is good. D is maybe a check. Crunch maybe a check for me, but I wouldn't use my shot.
You gotta give us 3 though, because he has to check if Ozzy dies.
Oh,
I need 3, and we also gotta decide on who lives.
my biggest one right now is Alex, just because he reacted the way he did. that's like my hardest one, just because you did the exact same thing.
Yeah, let me go off.
Oh. And then, like I said, those are my town people. So the only left,
Yeah,
the only
it's
Mafia
fucking
people left,
hilarious.
or like for me to check, or Crunch, Hugo, you, Scar, me,
Town.
Scar. I believe Scar. I just remember play the numbers. I think we have guaranteed town right now. Alex freaked out. And I just think Alex did the same thing.
Brandon,
he did
there's
that
a
one
line.
time.
Brandon, there's a line. Brandon, there's a line.
Okay, my bad.
Quick point before the
Alright, just to go based off your reads.
I'm in line.
Alex was slightly sus, just to agree with you, just based off body language. Lovage is a little sus just because he's sweating and he's a little red. Crunch is a little sus to me. I have a lot of, like, every time I actually have these reads, like, I'm like 50% right, or they're a power roll. And but I feed off body language, and so Crunch is a little, like, what were they talking about?
Hey, why don't you guys shut up?
Has
Even though you're cop,
Respect the hack, guys.
So I'd say Alex is slightly suspicious, Toussaint a little bit. Crunch has been suspicious this entire game for a few people, and I think we should go based off who has been most suspicious this game.
Hugo? Just a quick point before the night starts. I'd say whoever we agree for Shab to check on, if Shab ends up getting, no, I'm saying whoever we choose three, if he ends up getting double tap, because I found out that Mafia could do that, then it's going to be one of those three, because those three were worried about getting checked.
But that could be a double play by the Mafia to kill at least one of those three, so we don't know for sure.
Okay.
We're
Well,
fine.
I'm just saying, like, it's like a strong suspicion.
So, and after me was Brandon. I would be down to
Pick
accuse,
one.
and I'm not accusing him right now, but like Ginger, because he has no reads one way or the other. That is like classic Mafia new person to me. It's like really hard to have no reads. Or Crunch, because I just heard it a bunch.
Crunch
I
is
would be
a
down
little
to
sus.
accuse either of those. I want to let Brandon talk.
Crunch is. That's big brain shit. I'm not there yet. I'm off this. Ginger and Toussaint a little bit just because they're like, oh, I'm new to this. Fuck out of here. You watch the game. Hold on. I'm not done talking. And Alex, just because everybody accusing him, and then the moment you get accused, you're like, well, I don't have to play. Then you don't then get up. Like, I don't know.
Tell him,
Like,
Brandon.
yeah, so like that's. I really only got reads on like him. Them two I don't really know, because like, but it's just, you get that vibe a little bit. Maybe Toph. And then that's about it.
Can we accuse someone, please?
I will accuse in 10 seconds if no one
Yeah.
accuses.
Well,
I'm
we
down.
need the general consensus on the three.
We're not gonna get general consensus on the three.
I'm saying.
I said Alex Crunch.
All right.
My heart
All
read.
right. I already have an idea of who I'm gonna pick. So.
Well,
My
why
heart-
don't you say it? And
No,
then
you
we'll-
can't say it.
No, I got
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I'm the worst person to say.
We're not gonna get it.
Why should he say
No,
that?
I already. How about this? I already picked someone in my
So
head.
that we have an
Yeah,
idea.
we're not gonna.
Yeah, I already picked someone.
Medic, just try to save him. Hopefully they don't know
Okay.
him.
Alright, are we
And
voting
if they do,
someone else?
then you guys
I
vice versa.
have the hat.
No, Mafia chooses to kill him.
I only
Then
accused.
we'll live with the three.
I didn't really accuse him. I just wanted to.
Hey, shut up.
We're going to sleep in 5.
I accuse
Someone
Ginger.
motion.
I
Someone
accuse
motion.
We have to
Ginger.
kill.
I accuse Ginger. No second.
No,
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
hella
Random.
random.
Why would
I
you
didn't
do
say
that?
shit because
Alright.
Why not Alex?
I played this game.
Whoa. Just remember
He
last
asked me
time?
about me.
Already got
What
that.
about telling me to calm down?
Well,
Hey,
Toussaint
whoa,
still
whoa,
has the
whoa.
hat.
I explained
I only want to accuse Wes because it'd be really embarrassing for Tom to
Dude,
lose.
can we not
No
talk
one's
about
accusing
West?
Yeah.
Wes.
Yeah, why stop bringing up West?
We're not talking about Wes. I was only saying why.
Ban on West Talk.
You accuse.
You
Wes.
said I was
Let
sus.
me accuse.
Yeah,
that's
Yeah,
what's
you
in my
go-
reasoning.
You accuse.
My hard read is Alex, because after I said.
I want to kill Alex tonight, though.
After I said.
He called him right first time.
Forget about Wes.
He called him first time. He was right.
After he said, I said, oh, you stop yelling. Then all of a sudden he's laughing and he's like really quiet. So he changed sides.
I missed them.
I'm on a hard friend read.
You fucking talked like
I
8
could be
times.
wrong.
Are you motioning?
Again, he's freaking out.
Are you motioning?
I will motion my
I'll
hard
second.
read. Okay.
Alright, Alex, defense.
my defense, everybody doesn't shut the fuck up and everyone does just pick somebody. Go for it. I don't know. Like I'm town. I'm town. Alright? I'm town. I haven't heard much from you. I haven't heard much from you. But everyone's trying to
It's quiet, bro.
You're done, dude.
Alright.
And I think that you played so bad yesterday, we should review it.
So,
Hey,
anybody done?
once
Heads
it's done,
down.
we're gonna
Yeah,
vote.
that's yeah.
Heads
we
down.
just
Is
Let's
that
vote.
it?
Let's
Okay,
vote.
we're gonna vote. Heads down. If you want to vote Alex off, if you think he's Mafia, raise your hands. 3, 2, 1. Everybody heads up. That is a majority. I think everyone voted but Crunch
and Zain.
Okay, Alex, you're gone. We are going to sleep.
Thank God.
No.
Go
Now
to
we're going to
sleep.
sleep.
Go to sleep. Everyone be quiet. Do not make any motions, any of that stuff. Okay. All right. If you are Mafia, heads up. Decide on your first kill. Decide on your second kill. Okay, Mafia heads down. Cop heads up. Decide on somebody to check. Cop heads down. Medic heads up. Decide on someone to save. Medic heads down. Medic heads up again. Decide on someone to save. Medic is down. Vigi heads up. Decide if you want to use your shot. Vigi heads down. Everybody heads up. Mango's dead.
No.
Stick together, town.
Stick together.
I'm gonna go peek.
Alright, give me the F.
Yeah, I need to peek.
I know. Let me take over.
Wait. Before
Break. You're alive. Break.
Just break now.
Break.
Oh, no, wait, who's your check?
No.
Yeah, no, just wait.
So you think? Just wait.
No. Check then break. I think.
Wait, Oscar, you can say
Give me 1 second.
1 second.
Go
Just
ahead,
say
check.
it.
Say it.
I checked Crunch, he's down.
He's down?
He's down.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Alright.
Good check.
Alright, go
So
peek.
now we're breaking.
Now we're breaking.
Do not look at your phone
Don't
or
check your
stream or
phone.
anything.
I'm just going to use that word.
I didn't know.
That sounds good.
Can I use that one or no?
I would just.
Everyone was
I thought
kind of
Is
like
this
sus.
one free?
I'm just trying to clear the sus, like people that are eventually
Let's
gonna
get
die by
running
town.
upstairs.
Just
For
the
the
same.
rest
I'm actually
of
glad
you
to hear that,
that
because
are
I-
curious,
a lot
brackets
different.
are now
Yeah, 'cause those
posted.
are-
Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
What's my run tomorrow? What is this shit?
Ah.
Oh.
Man, I didn't want to fucking reveal that early.
What?
I said I didn't want to reveal that early.
Why?
I'm a cop. I want to live a little bit longer, dude.
Oh, I thought you meant like early in the day, like how you did before we went to pee. Like, what's wrong with revealing?
Yeah, I know. I knew I was gonna die.
My heart
I knew,
was
like,
beat.
and everyone was like kill hungry, so I was just like, fuck, I need to save myself. So I was just gonna try a normal defense, but I thought it would work. Pretty off. Too risky.
It was just really bad luck that they called you.
Yeah, I know it was bad luck because I was really worried. I'm just like, come on, this one time. Because usually I survive like something. No, there's no way I'm gonna let myself die. Yeah, at least I get one check, you know. Better than no checks.
Could someone explain to me? Only Mango died, right?
Yeah.
Mafia has 2 things.
Yeah, because they tried to kill me, and I was safe.
There's a number of reasons why that happens.
Yep.
Mafia can tap someone. They generally only do that if they really want them dead. And that breaks their they could also have chosen to get bullets that got a successful save. Or Alex was Mafia and they only have 1 kill power. Those are the 3 possible reasons why that happened.
We voted off Alex before we went to bed or went to sleep or whatever.
Yeah.
So if he was Mafia, then they would only have 1 kill.
No, Wes, you
so
don't know
there's
that.
a few potential things.
Yeah, because the medic could have saved.
No, the thing is, Wes, with the 1 kill, you're talking about a read.
1% chance that he wasn't, right? Why would you eliminate that whole one?
I feel it's pretty likely that he like. Can you imagine how much fun we would have
Right now, if we're playing doubles.
We were playing Nelly upstairs. Compared to this.
Don't remind me.
If you have time for a lot.
Oh, it's okay. It's weird regardless.
What? I voted.
I think it's monster. I think it's monster.
I'm gonna get it.
The thing is, it depends depends on your blocks.
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm working till like 5 probably, and 5 is probably
And like they
it's
don't
like
really try to.
You might not want to play Fortnite.
yeah, or we could get it to like a couple runs if it's like a hard matchup.
Yeah, that's true. If I don't think I open the beginning.
Alright.
But I'm working in the morning, so it's start from 9:30 to like
But that
5.
We'll figure it out.
If anything worse comes to worse, Monday. That's a good thing about Fortnite.
You don't have to be.
Like now, he's just surprised. I was surprised that.
I think he's a good check because
everyone was
he's
on. It's hard to tell.
He plays
ambiguous.
like almost exactly the same. So it's like it's good to know.
I'm on the team.
Who is this? You go. Xbox?
We're missing a few Muffins.
Oh,
And two. We're missing a shit.
Why two say got the phone right here?
I don't have my phone.
You thought I was sus though.
But you run the
Who's talking shit? You were Mango and Brandon thought I was sus.
You were sus.
We all. I'm not sus.
I'm going with
Sit down, guys. Everybody sit down.
You also get like a little like.
Yeah, because you don't want to die. You're a little bit off.
So, I mean, that's why I thought you said it was like.
I've just heard people.
I felt like I was repeating myself these last 3 games. Every round one, I've played the same.
I just do like tweets.
Where I just say, let's be proactive, pass or kill.
Honestly, it's just
It's hard for me to get any kind of vibe. If I don't get like a cameras on this stuff.
Why not neutral? Why not neutral vibe?
No, because you gotta like the first day.
Man, I should have done like I'm honest, I'm bad. Why don't I do that? They got scot-free, dude.
But I think people are. I can't see his face.
Nah, dude, I looked at him one time, he smiled at me. I said, I looked him straight in the eyes and he both smiled.
Yeah.
That is a little sus.
If you guys want to kill me, I would love it.
I'm wearing Nah, I actually think Oscar's guest is.
Oscar's the first count. And I feel like you're
My bad. I was gonna say my bad is it looked like I was trying to have me.
I don't know.
I was just saying like I felt like nobody was gonna talk, which is why I was like,
Not for you trying to get the ball right.
that was all I was doing. Because day one, all I hear is
Yeah.
oh, I don't know what
We're not confused here. There's no hard feelings. If niggas are having sus, I got all that shit. Someone's gotta be mad. We just gotta talk.
Yeah, I gotta go play
process of elimination.
Everyone can't tell.
I wish I was confident.
Most of us.
Just instant reveal.
Yo, is everyone here?
Wow.
I knew they were gonna kill me.
That better be water.
Alex died.
Too many people were sus to you. Like I know we were talking about Mango.
Yeah.
It's good that I did check Mango. Because Mango was on my list. Like it was between you four that I was gonna check. It was Mango, Wes. Just to like save one of these two because they seem likely to contest and you because Mango was such a good and
Okay.
so like
So it starts with
he was such a good.
No, it's a good check. It helps the town to clear suspicions of something.
Mango and Alex are both there.
We need Xbox. You went upstairs.
Is this everyone?
Xbox. Xbox.
Oh no,
Xbox. He's in the bathroom right there.
No, he's upstairs.
Wait, are you even in this game?
Right there.
Oh shit, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, I showed you your own gravestone. My bad.
You thought I was
I know.
sus.
I thought there was a.
Ken, are you moderating?
And there wasn't, so I'm okay.
Now I'm already
I am.
Wait, there was no night one kill.
You alright, man?
We go day first. Daytime.
Okay.
First.
But
The first kill was Where's Xbox? Xbox!
Hey Ken, I have a question.
that's like
I was gonna do that.
Ken,
have a question for you. You forgot.
It was up on that.
You know, like, if he was something about like you wouldn't have forgotten about him kind of thing?
Hey, Bobby.
It's a big save.
Yes,
Bobby.
that is true.
Do you remember who didn't vote for Alex?
You know how
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
I asked for a second kill, so there might not have been a second
Honestly.
kill. Alright, let's go!
Wait, is Alex dead?
Yeah, let's
Can I start?
He's a
Continue talking, guys.
Yeah.
Go
I
ahead.
was gonna talk.
What happened to Alex?
He died.
We died. We lynched him, dude.
Oh, right.
The two people that didn't vote. The two people that didn't
What did
vote.
you say, murder?
Hat.
We gotta say murder.
Respect the hat.
All right, we'll say murder. Town agreement, we say murder.
Or murked. I like
Yeah,
murked.
murder. Or gangs.
Yeah. Alex got murdered.
Where are you going?
The two people that didn't murder Alex or vote to murder Alex was two Zain and who?
Crunch.
Can you give us a quick
Yeah.
explanation?
Well, we'll get your explanation. It doesn't matter your explanation. Your town. I don't even want to hear it.
It's fine.
I want to hear it. All right. Just reasoning wise.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just
I mean,
And then,
yeah,
whatever. I already forgot.
Let's go, Crunch.
all right. For me, I was sus because Mango usually round one is like, let's establish the talent. Let's not make any accusations. And Mango was making more accusations than usual than he normally would. So him accusing Alex to me right away was kind of sus. I didn't have a strong read on Alex, and he also accused Shab, which happened to be our cop. So that sucks too. So I feel like the thing that he said, which is accusing people round one usually gets you in trouble, actually did get us in trouble. So yeah, that's why I didn't agree on the Alex vote. That's my logic.
Wait, because he accused other people.
Well, yeah, I didn't agree with the Alex
accusing
vote.
Alex.
No, I super.
Because I had a strong town vibes from Alex. I watched them all of last night, and the way that he was reacting, being like what the heck, his body language, everything, I thought he was fine.
You felt like the way Alex was acting was very town.
Zoo had next. He was right after. He was supposed to be after me.
I definitely wanted to.
We'll do it in order.
So quick.
So you didn't vote to kill?
No, it wasn't good.
So two Saint then me.
Since he didn't vote to kill Alex.
Oh, yeah. We'll stick on that.
Pertinent info.
And then right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wait, hold on.
And then to Zoo and then to Hungrybox.
I couldn't make a decision.
Okay, fair enough.
Go to Ginger.
Okay.
Ginger needs to speak.
After
No,
that's a line.
So
Zoo and then Hungrybox. And then Ginger and then you.
So how have we not talked about Mafia is supposed to have 2 kills? And there's only 1.
Well,
We should talk
Right,
obviously. They
so-
must have done one on the cop, and then the medic must have saved the cop.
Which okay, right. Does that make sense? 2, if Alex was Mafia and he died, is that just
They would only
have one, so that's another
So we're not
possibility.
sure.
yeah.
I'm just saying that I'm just trying to list out possibilities.
Yeah.
Or they double tap Mango,
Yeah,
which also
there's 3 possibilities. Is that we killed Alex, he was Mafia, they had 1 kill. However, they
Right.
killed Mango because they knew they were going to save me. They hit me once, they hit Mango once, if there's 3,
Yeah.
or they double tap Mango.
Those are all the openings.
Those are the
Yeah.
only possibilities. What's the
Alright.
likeliest? Maybe they split him? I don't know.
And then-
That's a bad play because they know I'm getting saved.
right.
So
And
maybe
then
we got 1. Maybe we got Alex.
and the last thing, just want to recount who did Mango kind of accuse. It was kind of all over the place, but it was Alex.
He was sus of
It-
Crunch, that's why I checked him.
Right.
And he was kind of sus of one more person.
I guess you were originally, but
Chillin'?
He told me
He
it
said I
wasn't
was
music.
Okay.
Chillin' Ginger?
No, I
You
feel
thought you
like
were
it's
town.
fine.
You thought both of you guys were town. I agree.
That was.
Love
he
is your
just voted
toe?
for him,
No?
but Mango never called him out.
Did Mango say anything about you two?
He said I was.
Don't make
sus.
sense.
Yeah, he did say Tofu.
Okay, so
He vouched for me, but.
So next
That-
was
that's it. I think
It's
Ginger was next.
Hungrybox.
He also
Hey,
said
I'll
he
be
won.
Definitely next.
Ginger and then
Well, you
HBox.
can
He also said he won.
After you.
He said so.
Yeah,
Ginger
Hungrybox.
has-
Okay.
Just go Ginger and then Hungrybox.
What was the order?
The only time,
You're good.
I think you accused me, Scar, because first Mafia game you thought I was quiet or something. I think that it's hard to take the hat from people that are really passionate about wanting the hat. So I didn't know how to jump in there. And I also felt bad about making accusations because I felt like that would make me look suspicious, I guess. I feel like that's kind of how it works. But if you want to know who I do think is sus, you said you must have reads on some people. I think 2 Saint not voting for Alex is really weird. Alex to me seemed very Mafia, very bouncy, super angry.
He's always angry.
I don't know why
He's
you're
always
saying
angry.
that.
It's made it hard to kind of read. But again, he's very fidgety, which I thought was really weird. I thought that Lovage was pretty red in the face and was kind of weird when someone said that they were sus with him. And also, did I already say Toussaint? Not voting for Alexander. And also somebody accused Toussaint of, well, maybe not accused, but said maybe. And he kind of just like looked away and kind of shied away from the whole thing.
There's a line.
Other than that, I don't think that I have anything
It's
to say.
Juan and me.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
It's Juan and me.
Alright, so 2 things I put up ASAP. I'm happy you got cleared, but because you got cleared, I'm really surprised that you did not think Alex with his fidgeting and his clear over getting angry really quick with Mango doing 1 poke at him was a clear Mafia vibe.
Really? I just think he's always angry. Like I saw, he
I
was
thought he was
clear.
way,
Like,
he was a little more chill. Hold on.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
So you guys are asking what the most realistic. You list the outcomes. My opinion, most realistic, just based on that alone, definitely Mafia. I think they had 1 kill only. They didn't waste it on you because they knew you'd be saved. But for Mango instead, because he was the one accusing Alex, they only got it right. And he's the one who first motioned it. I seconded it, so I'm surprised I got killed, but that's, I think, most likely.
Yo, Toussaint, your answer to why you didn't vote was just straight up bullshit.
Ooh.
Can't come up with an answer like what? Why is it? But bro, like, we need context, bro. Like,
I didn't even know it was gonna be so majority.
Hold on. Hey, respect that. Yo, like, we need context, bro. Like, you couldn't make a decision. Like, why, bro? Why?
Because Alex is always an angry motherfucker. I didn't know the majority, like, everyone was gonna vote on it. It didn't seem like everyone was with it. So I was like, I don't know if
kind of
it's chilling.
Down.
Chilling.
Yeah. I'm watching. When you put your hand up, it will get to you.
There's in order for sure.
Okay.
Good shit, moderator.
That's good. I actually 100% agree with HBox that we probably killed, like, I feel like it's like 99% chance that we killed a Mafia.
It would be weird, yeah.
You just fucking weird your phone.
And that explains why they only had 1 kill, obviously. As far as Toussaint, it's hard to tell because it is only like his 2nd game, but I'm kind of getting the vibes that he's trying to, like, I don't know. He seems a little off on his answers. Like, when he was pressed by Brandon, he literally just said the same exact thing that Crunch did. Which he could feel the same, but, like, I don't know, like, I was looking for something more there, so.
Wes would be.
What's the order?
A little bit.
One of you 2 and then you guys.
A little bit.
Well, I wanted to hear what you said about me whispering.
No, pass that.
No.
Okay, my
Just
bad.
cut the line. You just asked D1.
What he's asking me.
There were
Oh yeah, no, I was whispering about.
No, we were basically talking about Toussaint's answer. Because he said soul read.
And I'll talk about it when
Yeah,
I'm
but my bad for skipping.
I think I have this game honestly figured out.
Okay.
And I'll be honest as I can. Crunch is obviously town. Shab's town. Honestly, I don't have a strong town feeling, but like, I can never know with you. I still feel like you're sort of town. D1, your town is fuck. Hugh is town is fuck. Chillin's town is fuck. Bobby, I can't tell, but I still feel like he's town. Toussaint, obvious. Toph hasn't said much, still feels like town. Zoo,
Wait,
obvious.
you mean Toussaint is obvious?
Mafia?
Oh yeah. Toussaint's obvious.
Are you motioning?
No, he's
No. I'm telling you guys who I feel like is town. These 2 guys I think are clean. Lovage hasn't said shit. These are my 2 biggest choices. HBox would be next, and then after that it would be these 2. And that would be my best input.
If you choose that handshake,
Right, so what I was whispering to D1 was.
if you think that if you call it
So what I was saying initially with D1 whispering them was when he first got the hat, his response seemed very genuine, like, oh, I just didn't feel like he was it. It just like, there didn't seem to be much negativity or defensiveness about it. But then when he got accused again by homing waffles, then he started kind of like shaking his head and getting like irritated by it. Then the whole soul rage just kind of switched, and now I'm starting to question what's going on here. And the other thing I wanted to say, and this is just to bring up the idea of like the Mafia's possible meta, would be if Shav comes out as cop, then they definitely know he's cop, and then they might not vote for him and just focus on one so that you think, because use a shot on him, it'd be very obvious that Medic is going to try to save him. Right? So you just don't do it and you pretend that you have. But at the same time, feeling very good about Alex being Mafia just so his body language, but I can't say for sure. So I just want to bring up
There's
the
an order.
idea.
I'm getting
It's
it.
next.
Give me the house.
order.
I had my hand raised.
It's really important.
There's an order.
This might be a game changer.
I have a topic change, so keep this going. And then I'll
Okay,
make a
okay,
topic
great.
change.
That's something really, really important I have to bring up. I do think it's very realistic that if Alex was Mafia, and there was only one kill power, everyone knew that the medic was gonna save him anyway. They might have not even considered killing him in that case.
Yeah,
true. Like
yeah, then they double tap in.
But the medic also might have been smart and not save him either.
That's too next level.
Keep that in mind. It's next level, but I'm saying it's very, very possible.
Shad,
Alright, check.
Because
Because it was obvious you're gonna save him.
Yeah, respect the hat. Please.
So I wanted to mention two things. One with Zain, he said I didn't know it was going to be a majority. That was his defense, like the second time he defended it. Except we all agreed that we need to kill. And that was our second motion, so that was our last motion. So obviously it's going to be a majority, right? Why wouldn't it be?
You feel like that was?
I'm saying that's just a really weak defense, so that could lead to suspicions. I'll get you in a second.
It's actually 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then, so yeah, I just thought that was hella weak. Like obviously it's going to be a
Is that
majority.
your point? Do you have more?
Yeah. The second one is, hold on, dude, relax.
We can't relax. Ken's gonna come here any minute.
All right. Second one is, I feel like Tofu is more proactive as town. He literally said one line in the first round and hasn't said anything else, and not even tried for the hat. There you go.
Hey.
I'm gonna be dead.
It's waffles.
Yeah, hey. I do agree.
Chill.
Yo, I agree with what you're saying, Shab, but Hugo, you had a point. Other than Zain, who do you have a read on in case you die? You might get killed for what you just said. Oh, damn.
My ultimate read?
Yeah, because like that point you had, what I'm saying, that point you had, it makes sense.
It's all good.
But what I'm saying is, I feel like you might get killed for it. So like, who would you have an idea if you did get killed?
So
because then it would confirm your point. That's why I'm asking.
My only read is Zain right now.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to bring
up
another point.
Do an accusation yet?
There's no. It's
It's
slightly.
All right, 2 minutes.
It's slightly meta, and I hate to like talk.
Don't
about
overthink it, but
no,
yeah.
just because of what
Careful
happened
with the
like, at
M-word.
night.
Right.
But like they asked the medic to head up again and then move again, so
that
the medic probably didn't do this. He probably did this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the medic probably did use.
The medic can't do this. Right.
You can't even save yourself.
You can't
The
save
medic can save
Wait,
yourself.
medic
No, you
Not
can't.
those?
No.
Correct. They cannot do
Not in this game. Not in this room.
Was that
No, in this rule,
That wasn't announced.
right now.
Yeah.
I guess that makes
I
sense.
don't know.
That's
It's also
100%.
possible
I
the
guarantee
medic
you no one
went
knew
like
this.
So
with their
then-
head down.
Oh yeah, that's
So then
that
would
might
you-
be what happened.
Anyway, I heard you.
So
Yeah,
what I'm saying is the
They heard
medic.
me. They heard me say it.
What I was
I was
saying is
listening
it's
very
very
closely.
likely the medic did use it on Shep.
Right.
Okay.
That's all I was saying, but I was trying to say that the medic can no longer can save themselves in the next round. And
But they can't.
Medic's not allowed to save themselves this game, right?
yeah, now I
Get
get
someone.
Okay,
Med-
so
medic
then-
should save Crunch the next
Yeah.
round because if he's.
But yeah,
he's
my
clearly
only like
For
part-
sure.
yeah.
I'm just saying, because if you died, then you were right.
But
No,
I am
but
a
the
little
thing is-
sus of Toph not talking.
Nah,
nearly
for
as
sure.
much as
I
you.
agree. All right.
Look,
What
you
you're saying,
respect
got
the
the
hat.
hat. Respect the hat. Respect the hat.
So,
Say it.
I no, I just don't understand.
Respect the hat,
I'll do that
guys.
after.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
otherwise-
Topic change.
I got mad because to me, since I know my own role downtown, I got very mad at just like repeating myself pretty much because it's very obvious to me that I'm town, but I clearly have to prove it to everyone, and this is the reason why I got pretty much mad. Like, after
Accusation,
this.
please, guys.
I
know,
said 2
hold on.
minutes.
I know, I'm doing my best to organize the discussion.
we have
We're
to
going to
finish.
sleep in 1 minute exactly.
Wait.
1 minute
I
exactly.
truthfully did not vote for
Alex
Alex.
Wait, let's hear
Todd's
from Toast
is
first.
motioning.
Let's hear from Toast first
Okay.
before we do that.
Alright.
Also, I didn't feel that that everyone
Yeah,
felt
yeah.
the same way.
I know, we were kind of forced in a position to kill.
Alright, Toast turn.
Okay, a couple things. One, I haven't been talking much. I feel a little introverted. Tonight, I don't know why.
Bro.
Yeah, got it.
Second of all, I have a couple. So I don't know. I have a couple like small things that I can bring to the table. One, little sus on gender for something he said. I don't feel like changing the topic of that. Two, I feel pretty strongly about Zain. I feel like his main prerogative has been clearing his own name, and he hasn't. Everything he said about someone else is just
You guys have 30 seconds.
raw parroting. And I forgot. That was it. Okay.
Hogs-
There's like a
Hogs
third thing.
motion for 2 seconds.
All right, wait, I just want to say one thing before the motion. And I think that's the next thing we should do.
Yes.
Shab should die tonight, right? He's the cop. He should have been saved.
Lynch me.
He should die. Wait, no, I'm not saying that. If for any reason he is not dead, I do not accept that. I do
You
not
might die for
accept.
saying that.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I do
that would
not
be weird.
accept that the medic was so sick that the medic didn't actually save the cop
Yeah.
because they thought that. So if Shab is alive tomorrow, then Shab is Mafia and
No,
probably.
it's not possible.
No, it is.
He announced.
1%.
No, he announced at day 0. No one was dead. It's not
Yeah,
possible.
someone
Wait,
was
wait,
dead.
wait,
It's not
wait,
possible.
we have 5
The actual
seconds.
cop-
Kill or
Wait,
pass.
Motion.
If there's only one kill power, kill or pass.
I motion too soon.
Okay, does anybody second?
Yeah, we seconded.
Yeah.
All right.
Just
Two
saying,
safe foul
that's
defense.
Just you guys, right? If Shab's alive tomorrow.
Yo, hey, yo, Lex,
I ain't gonna be
you
alive.
shut the door.
Good. You can't be.
Honestly,
Unless the
You're gonna
next
waste your kill.
Which is it?
I have a question. I have a question for you before we waste our kill.
oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No problem.
My bad.
If we do waste our kill, who do you think is suspicious?
Yeah, in your defense, tell us who you think is good.
If you're dying, we don't want it to be in
Take someone with you.
Yeah, what are your last wishes?
Take someone with me?
You can give them the hat back.
Alright, we're going over here. How many seconds were it?
Oh, you just pick.
What?
Who's the most sus to you?
Yeah, who's sus?
It's not me.
Sus.
I was some sus shit.
Let's go out together, so.
It's not me either.
What's that mean? So,
Why?
you feel like free will.
I think it's
Wait, did you say?
Wait, what does that mean? Well, is there anything you can say that like it's not killing?
Did you say just say let's go out together?
Let's go out together.
Did you just say that?
He just said let's go
That's
out
not a good
together.
look.
Yeah.
Not a good look.
That was the sussest thing
Is that GG's?
of all time.
It's really not.
Wait, let's play the game.
Alright,
I'm down.
Hey, Ken, we got a
Alright,
vote.
heads down.
We're going out Tuesday.
Put your heads down. 3, 2, 1. Raise your hand if you want to kill Toussaint. That's a majority. Toussaint, you're gone. Everybody heads down.
Heads down still.
Everybody heads down. Everybody heads down. Okay. Mafia, heads up. Decide on somebody to kill. Mafia, decide on your second kill. Mafia, heads down. Cop, heads up. Decide on someone to check. Cop, heads down. Medic, heads up. Decide on someone to save. Medic, heads down. Vigi, heads up. Would you like to use your shot?
Yo.
Vigi, heads down. Everybody heads up. Shav, you're dead. Toph, you're dead.
Oh shit. Okay, good.
Later, boys. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
I'm happy.
Win it.
He was a cop. Lewis, as being the only one cleared here, you should help lead kind of
Yeah,
discussion.
no, I was actually gonna say that. I
He's the only
think.
cleared one here.
2 kills.
Yeah.
Two
That's
kills?
three
Yeah.
Mafias.
Three Mafias.
We got
Yeah,
Mafia, they're 3.
That means there was 3
No, the Vigi probably shot Toph because Westballz said GG and
Okay.
everybody in their hysteria said
If
Toph was probably
Vigi
Mafia.
shot,
Yeah,
okay,
before
if Vigi
Toussaint.
shot, we need to know.
Yeah,
Vigi's a
Vigi.
regular townsperson.
Vigi, come out right now.
We
Yeah.
need Vigi to come out.
You have
Yeah,
10
fair,
seconds.
that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm Vigi.
Did you shoot Toph?
Toph.
Yes. All right. This is good. All right, you two are now leading town discussion.
That means.
Brandon would not say that if he was.
No, he wouldn't.
I trust that.
I was actually already gonna say that as town, we should establish who the most town is, and then make that alliance. And
You
obviously,
guys-
we're here right now. Yeah. Now we know that there are. We at least got one of the Mafia, either Toussaint or.
Yeah.
Should the medic out themselves?
Toph
Round
probably
3.
was not Mafia. Oscar got a.
Wait, yeah.
I'm here.
What if two?
Yeah, Oscar's the other person that I feel very town. I think this is Townland right
Oh,
now.
that is possible.
Yeah. What up?
Toph was
So-
safe, or Mafia and
So,
Toussaint was
in my
out.
estimation, I think we were down to one Mafia for sure.
Yeah.
And that's because I don't know if it was Alex,
Alex is
Toussaint,
Mafia.
or Toph, but the fact that they only went for one kill again next night.
Yeah.
And just to add on to that, like,
So like it tells me
there
that
was
they
only
didn't
one
do
kill.
the meta where they try to save the kill.
There was only
Yeah.
one kill.
It still could be 2 people.
Real quick.
Oh yeah,
You want to switch?
Real
quick.
No, but
it could.
Okay, you're right.
There's an exactly equal
Okay,
chance.
so logically, right? Logically.
Use logic, yeah.
It is very unlikely that Mafia would have split between Shab and Mango. Double tap Shab, he's the cop. They did not do that. Shab was alive, right? They did not double tap Mango, it makes no fucking sense.
No, I think they went 1-1.
And if they went 1-1, they were stupid anyway. That's actually stupid. Why waste on Shab? That's actually stupid.
I think maybe they were trying to cover like the meta play.
Alex was probably, what's most probable in the moment is that Alex was Mafia. He is now dead. I owe you $20 if that's the case.
I feel like Zain was more likely.
Let me finish.
They were all stuff.
So Alex is probably dead, so there's probably one kill power. So Mango was killed, and then last night, who did they kill? We killed Zain. Toph, and who else died?
Shab.
And Shab the cop. Okay, so Mafia killed Shab, Randy killed Toph. So
Down two Mafia.
I am willing
battle.
to bet
No
that
battle. We're coming.
I am willing to bet that one of those two was Mafia, so it is likely that we're down to. It's likely that we're down to one. It's possible there's still two.
I'm nearly down to
3-1.
Wes says yes. Do you want to tell us?
Yeah, let's go around and talk vibes. Okay, I want to try and establish who's town, and then maybe put pressure and see who.
Do you think we're deep enough now that instead of doing town vibes, we can do actual Mafia vibes now?
Yeah, just general vibes, both vibes.
And let me answer that.
The cops are dead.
You guys are confirmed as far as
Yeah, we're
I'm
good.
concerned.
I'm pretty sure.
I cannot act
good
this
too.
way if I'm Mafia. I know you guys know that, but if you don't want to,
You did crack like crazy when you were Mafia. I believe
it's too
you.
hard.
I believe you.
I feel really good about Hugo and Chillin personally. But I kind of think in pairs, right? Like they could be playing off each other, right? And I kind of think about these guys in a pair. Like they could be playing off each other. If one of them's Mafia, then they're both, and if one of them's Town, then they're both Town. So it's like, I got a pair here, I got a pair here. I know nothing about D1. Oscar's probably not Mafia.
I really don't think so.
I'm a fucking genius.
That's right.
I feel very good about Bobby too. I don't know.
Alright, so I played with a lot of people here. Crunch is obvious. Brandon's obvious. G1 for me is like definitely 10. Or he's playing some crazy Mafia.
I mean, he's good now. He's good.
Hugo feels like town as fuck to me. Like, I've played with him and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like he just seems town as fuck. Chillin', when he was playing Mafia with me, he was way more quiet, so I feel like he's town as fuck. Lovage really hasn't said shit. Zoo still seems confident and calm. I don't really suspect you. Ginger's still on my radar list. Honestly, Bobby, you saying I'm obviously not Mafia is definite, like, to me, like a sign that you could be. I don't know, but like you're on my radar. So like, in my opinion, if we were to kill Luggage, Ginger, Bobby.
Nah, Bobby, I'm pretty sure Bobby's good.
No, I'm just saying,
I
just in
feel
case.
good about Bobby.
Bobby, and then the last person would probably be.
I'm never sure about Juan, but I'm not like super strong on him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So I have a comment on that one. Yeah.
So thoughts? I feel like if when we start playing the numbers game, I feel like the easiest people to start sort of targeting, even if they are town, are the quiet people because they're not necessarily contributing. So I really want to hear more from you two because right now my feeling is that we need to put pressure on you guys because you guys are being quiet and if Zoo's Mafia hasn't said anything, there's no proof.
Comment before we get to them.
Yeah. Okay.
Just specifically about, but I feel so. I'm feeling pretty good about being down to one Mafia right now. Yeah. Not 100%, obviously, but I'm feeling good about Tuesday and I'm feeling good about Alex. But I'm feeling like we're dealing with a quiet Mafia right now, like one of those that just kind of lingers around and doesn't say anything the whole game, and those are really hard to spot. Because you just don't try to target them. So I agree with you that we need to hear specifically from Luggage, from Zoo. Ginger we've been hearing a bit from, and I actually kind of feel good about Ginger right now. And I feel good about Bobby. I'm feeling different vibes from Wes, because Wes, in my opinion, when he's Mafia, he's way more scary and way less talky. And lately he's been more talky. Like, that's just the vibes I'm getting. Juan, I literally never know. But not worth, clearly, it's hard to tell. But not worth jumping on him yet, but mostly
And
These
Toph,
two.
What did you think about Toph? What's your guess?
I was sus, but I'm not.
I'm interested.
I'm.
What do you think? What do you thought?
I think if Toph was Mafia, then we would have won the game because I'm more certain about Alex.
You think if it was one of them, it was two Zain?
Yes.
I agree the opposite actually. I think a 2 Saint as a beginner was way more hard to read because we have no idea what they like when they're pressured. Whereas Toph clearly bounces off a lot of what you say, loves to be in discussion, loves to give us points. Whether or not he was, drinking a few, whatever, he was just strangely quiet as fuck tonight. I would
when
put
he
my
said,
money.
"I'm just introverted today," I was like, "Fuck out."
I was like, "Get the fuck down."
But of the two of them, like, did you think that which one of them was more like?
I had before Toussaint kind of went on his whatever. I had more sus vibes from Toph personally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Austria.
Oh yeah, I'll let
Well, and do you want to?
And then what you just
guys
said,
you guys
yeah.
decide, and then
We'll let them talk.
I want to hear from
Yeah.
them.
I specifically was.
Them and then me.
It doesn't,
Because
just all three.
Yeah.
Whoever wants to have, just give it to Ginger.
All right, pass it to him.
You all feel like town to me. I have no real good
You
reads.
just said, "What if I'm Mafia?" And
I-
I'm
I-
like,
I- I-
"Oh, okay."
I just wanted to except for these two is the only thought I had, but really
Falcos.
each one of you pretty much seems like town. I thought D1 and Chillin a little earlier, but I'm kind of softening up to them.
Yeah.
I'm a good kill though, because I'm not contributing anything.
Right.
So
He's cool with dying.
I'm cool with dying.
Yeah,
But-
nah.
but-
I'm saying.
I don't like that to have strong
I
bond
think
vibes
that
with
he's
him.
probably town.
Yeah, that's. I don't want to kill him for
We
that.
probably won't kill you.
Yeah.
So, I just wanted to, I don't know if it's like against the rules, to like analyze your bet, because neither of you seem to know whether or not Alex was for sure. And it would be weird to bet on it if one of you guys was Mafia and knew that Alex was Mafia.
I will say bet
So-
and swear seem pretty similar. Is
Well,
that?
Neither of us
bet,
have
dude.
any outside information.
That would
you
be,
can bet.
I mean, that would be
Right,
so
neither-
shitty if
neither of
they
us have
stuck
any
to
If I
this
said I
bet
bet
and
you
one person actually
$1,000,
knew was Mafia.
Yeah,
I would-
Exactly,
it's
so I
exactly
feel
something.
very sure that you
It's
guys
like an
know.
outside
If-
brand.
if
If
I
they both
know
feel like town, I
information
said I bet.
Unless
Alex was
someone's
Mafia,
scumming the
$20.
other shit.
Unless you guys are
It should give me
super
$20.
sure. But then you'll know afterwards.
If
No,
you're
I don't
scumming me
think
that
so.
hard, I'll actually be pissed.
That's what I'm saying.
We can-
Because
But it does
I-
translate.
I'm not
All right, let's not talk about it anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
We're
Don't
getting
But
into
that
it.
makes
Don't
sense,
tell me.
right?
The whole idea
Like,
is that
these
those
people
outside
have to-
factors don't
like, that just
seem
makes
like
sense.
they're in the
I don't know what else to get.
No, it's more that you don't want.
I don't know if it's advantageous to kill town at this point, but if you want to kill me, if that's better for you guys, that's fine.
It's
I
like
am
whatever's
town.
better for town. So it's like if we
Exactly.
can get rid
So
of
if it is better, if you guys, yeah, if that's gonna help you, feel
Yeah,
free.
it's
But
great.
because I know
Just
that
as
I
long
am
as-
not contributing much, but
I just want to clarify for these guys, and I think we all agree to this. It's like so long as you guys feel that you're cool with dying before like most of us, because like over here from Brandon over to West, I feel like we don't want to kill each other. We're more happy to kill you guys first. That's
Yeah.
kind of if you guys don't feel strongly that's a bad idea, then cool. That's good for all of town.
as long as town wins.
Yes.
So if killing me
Excellent.
helps, you are allowed
And so
to
I
kill
feel
me
good about that, right? Because once
Yeah.
it gets down to us
Yeah.
and Ginger, then Ginger will die.
Sure. At the
I
same
really,
time,
I really
anyone-
want to hear from Zoo,
anyone-
please.
Yeah.
If Zoo is Mafia and he's been quiet this whole time, like that's
Yeah.
the easiest way to get away with Mafia. So I want to hear from Zoo.
If I was one of the 2 Mafia or something like that, I would be freaking the fuck out right now. Brandon, I think you would know that. I think in terms of talking, I think I've done a good job, like...
Don't worry about you though.
Okay, well, like clarifying between like the number of kills and things like that. Even when, I mean, the same thing for you when like, is it Mango who got killed? Like clarifying that, like, is the cop or like how many people are still Mafia? Like, what if it was a double shot? Like that kind of stuff.
11.
I want to ask him a question.
Me? Sure.
Are you fine with us killing you?
Yeah, totally.
This is weird.
Can you give us
No,
your
you
read?
should be that way.
Yeah,
because
I know, I'm-
it's
I'm-
like,
yeah,
you know,
But it's
like,
also
give us
the
your
ultimate
reason.
defense if you
My
are
reads?
Mafia. It's the ultimate defense.
Yeah, but we're
Anyone who's Mafia is gonna
If
say
we're
that. If
like
I were
Forrest,
Mafia, I'd
sure.
say that.
The only hard read I have was
Ginger
like,
versus Timer
saying,
saying,
yeah,
okay.
for me, he
That's
felt like
super
Dark
tough.
Toph. Like I
Yeah.
played with him before,
Okay.
and he just had this like dark aura, and that's just how I feel.
Okay.
As people right now, I feel like, I mean, obviously, Crunch is town. I feel like Scar's town, but like it's just scary if he's not.
I would be sick.
Yeah, that would be sick.
I'd be fucking filthy.
Scars never seen.
Yeah.
He's in Mafia once, and it was
yeah.
the easiest tell.
I think I like Hugo. I'm not sure about Juan, D1, Chillin, or Lovage. Ginger, I feel neutral about.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
So just to clarify, Mafia win condition is that like
Four
they need to outnumber us, right? So it's
Right.
like we have you guys. So if it comes down to you guys and any one of them,
Yeah.
which it won't anyway, it's like they can die first.
Yeah,
right?
Medic
Now, it's-
definitely, like, if he's still out there, needs to save, like, the established.
So just to be
Oh,
clear,
yeah.
and so
Oh.
What?
I don't
Should
think
reveal our name.
no.
No one.
So Brandon and then Chillin and then whoever had their hand up next.
So the only thing that scares me is like, I don't really feel it, but like when people are held proactive, like it's the same thing you said being quiet. It goes the same way with people who are like strategizing. You've been doing that a lot. You have, and so have you, and you've been adamant about it. You too, and you get defensive every time. I'm not accusing anybody, but what I'm saying is sometimes the proactive people will make you think, at least from when I've got finesse, I know Leffen did this. They'll make you think that you're solving town, and then you wake up, Mafia wins. So all I'm pointing out is if you're not Mafia, just look at people who are making plays, because chances are they'll set shit up so we kill someone off because they're nervous, and then they've been Mafia the whole time.
Hold on,
At least in my opinion, because and I'm not saying you're Mafia, like it's just ideas. Because when you're so proactive, it's kind of like you're trying to like steer the boat one way when it's really the other.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
That's all.
I would love to get after you.
That's kind of a dangerous game because as town, you also want to lead the discussion and
Nah,
make
for
strategies
sure.
and stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, I agree that we should be a little cautious about that. But as far as my overall read on the game, I feel like Alex was definitely Mafia. I'm feeling like Toph was probably Mafia, and Toussaint was probably innocent. And the other reason I feel confident that two of them are Mafia is because so many fucking people here seem town right now. You two are definitely town. I'm actually getting town vibes from him. D1, I am getting town vibes from. However, he played amazing as Mafia last night, so I don't fully trust those vibes. Hugo,
And that's
Hugo
called a good
town,
player. Good
Scar
player.
town, Weston.
Just a good player.
99% town. It's just that he's so good at Mafia that we can't count out the possibility. That's the only thing. But I feel very confident that he's town this time. He's probably town. So we're like running out of people that could be the Mafia. You know what I mean?
Here, I'll start shedding some light.
Okay.
Westballz, why did you think we should out the medic? If the medic cannot save himself, what did you try and ask to see if we could, if the medic would out himself? I want to hear
I feel
that.
like there's
The Mafia would want that,
Okay,
but why would a town want
no,
that?
Like he just said, there's so many people that are town. I feel like if we just outed the medic right now, we would have such a good like indication of who's been. Think about it. There's only been a few suspicions, in my opinion. I feel like if we just that was solely my thought process on that.
Do you continue to think it's a good idea?
After what he just said now, no.
Okay.
You all,
He's doing something.
Then I agree that it's a good idea.
you also
I
were
don't think
asking.
it's a blatantly stupid
That's
idea.
a very.
It's a very that's
would
why.
not want to reveal
Right before then, he also asked Zoo like, "Oh, are you okay with dying?" Like trying to see if like he could
that shit had nothing to do with
he
it.
could get Zoo to volunteer to vote
Right,
because
so
then we
we
wouldn't
agree.
put pressure.
Town
We
West
agree.
wouldn't do that.
Right,
Yeah,
we agree.
right. So this makes West to me sus. And
Sorry.
the fact that we get Mafia 4 times in a row this entire weekend would be crazy.
Yes.
But that's my strong feeling right now on West.
Sure, we agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will vote on it if people want a motion. I'm down with
Okay,
that.
you have to go first.
Continue discussing.
We should talk a little more. I feel.
Okay, all right. We can talk, but that's going to be my motion at the end of the turn. And I hope Medic saves me, because I feel like we're onto something here.
Alright, honestly, I was gonna actually echo the same thing that Crunch said, but beyond that, if there are 2 Mafia members left, we have at least 3 safe nights to just vote off people that we feel aren't important. Because right now we have 11, right? So if we kill off somebody and then Mafia kills somebody, then that'll be 9. And then once we bring it down to at least 5, that's when things can get hairy because we don't exactly know if there are 2 or 1 left. So I think we have at least 3 safe
It's
nights.
10. We have 10 left.
10?
10 people. I think right now we're on a good roll.
We have 9 now.
Hugo's here.
Oh, yeah, we have 11.
I was gonna give Michelada.
No, we have 11. My math is good.
We're on a good roll.
Engineer.
I can get you one.
Engineer.
You want one?
Yeah, please.
Oh, me too, please.
A reminder, I
Michelada or a Bud Light?
Whoa.
Wait, are we pausing?
Can we take a quick
We don't
pause?
drink on the
Before-
street.
Somebody went to.
Sure.
Somebody went to.
We drink
We'll
water.
take a pause and
recess.
go get one.
We should pause right after the.
Quick recess.
If I had a
Because
son,
Hugo
I would
is
name
in-
him Michael.
Hugo,
Hugo's gonna
Chill,
win.
There's nothing
you
on
got
the
up
board.
on it.
So I'm going to
I'm sorry. What?
We got an orange juice. Would you like an orange juice?
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
What's up, boys?
I mean, we're not playing a second game.
You ain't going home tonight, Rob.
Is it spoiler free? Because I don't want to see
That's a
it.
bad
You can go in the kitchen.
I'll just be
Okay.
honest.
I don't think it is.
No,
I
already
can't
told
go
you my
upstairs,
reason.
right?
If I was Mafia, I wouldn't have a reason behind it. I would just be like, I'm Mafia. I already told you the reason.
I think you're smart enough to come up with some reasoning.
Not
It's
that
just,
fast. Not that fast.
like, I trust you to be an intelligent person, and I'm just
I
thinking
know,
a very
I know your
unintelligent thing
town,
to do.
and I don't want to like be overzealous, but like, I'll tell you the reason behind the whole entire thing. That's a
Alright,
little
let's
bit
save
of
it for the
It's a
character.
little bit of a reach to think I'm Mafia just based off of a couple things I said.
We're still
And,
pausing. Yeah.
I already told you why I said them. I think we already know a lot of people are in town, right? And out of that, that's another person we know for sure is town. As long as we move those people off,
Like, why
that's
can't
my
they just
thought
kill you?
process.
Is he asking you
I
Is this a
think
break or what
that's
the
a
fuck?
bad
Well,
idea.
Wes is still talking. I think we should table this for everyone else.
Yeah.
But that's-
Where's
that's
Hugo
all I
and
wanna
B
say
and
here.
everything?
Okay.
I'm
Let's
here.
pause.
Why do you play? Why do you do it?
Yeah, I don't get that.
I never got it. Don't play it.
Yeah.
Don't play.
You just heard the town.
Stop hurting.
I'm an NPC.
Dude, the 76ers are so funny.
03?
Yeah, but they let the confetti fall in their stadium.
Oh
Yeah.
no, they fucking did.
When they tied it.
And they
When everybody's back.
It was, it fell too early.
And then
Whoever tried that button was too
fired.
Yeah. Can't do that.
we did. Oh my God.
So what happens with one
But
they
they-
just tied and they just
Wait, the
accidentally.
76ers were confetti?
Yeah, accidentally.
Did they win?
No, they lost.
They lost.
Essentially, there was a shot that was thought to be a three-pointer.
Yeah.
But it turned out to be a two-pointer, so when they
So
pushed
they went into OT.
That's an honest mistake.
No, it's not.
No.
They're waiting for the refs to confirm
You gotta
it.
have
It took
some
15 minutes
basketball
to
clean
clean
it, right?
and everything because there was confetti still.
So like the
falling.
76ers were down by 2. Fell in and it's this what looks like
Yo,
a
wait,
76ers
76ers win?
They dropped
He
confetti.
grabbed me in a crust.
And
Oh, shit, I
then
didn't get
they find out that his actual was on the line. So they had to clean up all the confetti. They went into OT and lost.
Louis.
The most elite thing ever.
What's the count now?
Sorry.
Louis round one, I got 13.
I mean, that's fine. But you can't be a legend without having a mountain to climb.
Dude, I thought this fucking
Like if it wasn't hard, then no one would then it wouldn't be like a big thing, right?
Is that like a hard counter?
I blew it so fucking hard, man. No, not this hard. I've done this. I've done losing and losing in winter semis.
My guy, thank you.
But I've never done this one before. 13th to first.
Oh,
Blake.
Hbox.
I fucked up so bad, dude.
Okay, okay.
I can't find
I
Uncrustables.
take it so serious.
Oh,
so hard on myself.
Are there more?
That was the last one.
Okay.
How many rounds have you eaten? Just one for me and one for Juan.
Brandon, you've eaten like 84 this.
I'm right there with you, man.
I can't help it. I can't help it, Joe.
Ginger, Axe, Wizzrobe, Armada, Leffen, Mango, Plup.
That's the predicted, yeah.
That's the hardest bracket of all time.
I know, which is why it would be fucking legendary. It would be
That'll
fucking legendary.
actually be.
It would be the
I would have had.
like it's okay. How many tournaments do you win from Winterside and it's whatever, right? You don't real legends, right? Alright, recess is over. Alright. We're moving forward.
Okay.
Back in the game, back in the game.
Okay. So Lewis was on a good track with something about Westballz, and the reason I say, I'm really sorry. The reason I say that is because, and I appreciate him, he's using things that actually happen, logic and inference. Basically, you saying that you wanted to out the medic to have an easy target, and then you wanted to out the two quiet people to sort of an easy kill to push it forward. Those are things that actually happen. And I think that right now, if we have no other hunch or things that happen, we can't do anything else. I think we should focus on that. I'm still not convinced by US personally, even though we did the handshake. And
That didn't mean
like
shit.
I said,
No, it was a good town handshake. You guys squashed the
when
beef. I appreciate
we
it.
squashed the beef, but I did say when the game first started that as the guy who got 8-time Mafia, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was one of those reads, I know that face. So honestly, I still have suspicions on you.
And
I'd
wanna
love for you to
focus
prove me
the
wrong,
discussion on that.
and I want to make sure we sort of stay on.
Crunch.
So, real quick, it'll be me and then you.
Yeah.
So, I wanted to ask.
What a guy.
You got it.
You got it. Very nice. I wanted to ask.
My guy.
Yeah.
I
I
wanted
consider
to-
that sus until he poured mine.
I wanted to ask a specific question to two people here. Prefer three,
That was
actually.
so good.
I would love to hear, Hugo, what you think about Wes. And I want to hold it happy because I want to ask the same question to two others.
So, initially, I'm kind of staying away from Wes. And
Do you think we should kill Wes? Is my real question. So you can start with yes or no, and then explain.
I'm not there yet.
No.
Only.
And now you can explain.
And so my initial thought was the quiet group, right? Because that's what I said earlier. And then Brandon made a good point where Mafia would probably be trying to play the quiet group. So then all that does is it includes Wes in the group of non-quiet people, but I'm not set on Wes by any means.
You're like, I'm 50, 25, 20%.
30-ish.
Okay.
But it's similar
That's
to
perfect.
Juan. I'm okay with Crunch just because of Shab. So less so. I'm like even-ish on Wes and Chillin. More so confident in D1. Tight-ish.
Okay.
Wait, who else are you confident in?
Chillin.
Other than
yeah.
So I'm okay with D1, Scar, and then I'd say these two are at a similar level, and then Juan is still completely and mostly confident.
So, Chillin, same question to you.
And Weston?
Would you want to kill
Oh, Brandon,
Wes?
100%.
Brandon,
Like, I'm not
And
including
then,
that.
and then why?
You're my fucking dog.
And then a why, right?
Okay, so
But the yes and no first.
I'm kind of on the fence. I agree with Crunch that
If you put your head down and you were asked to vote yes or no, would you vote yes or would you vote no?
if I felt like everyone was
He
going
can't be
to,
Mafia. There's no way.
No, he's not.
There's no way.
Obviously.
then, but okay, so
Would you put your hand up or not?
yeah, I probably would because
So it's 3-0.
just because he's so dangerous as Mafia that if we lose him as a town, it's not the end of the world.
Sure.
So I probably would vote him Mafia.
And D1?
I'm sorry, Wes. I would 100% without a doubt just because I feel that asking for a medic super early was risky.
I'll tell you
I
my
love what you're
reason.
doing. I love what you're
There's
doing.
one way we lose this game. And I'm not saying this is possible. I think it's not possible. I think there's a 1% chance this is possible. If the three of these guys are Mafia and they're coordinating the literal best, double tap in the history of everything, but I literally think it's
I
not
don't think
possible.
so, yeah.
But I think the lose condition is if two of them are.
Yeah.
D1 said he would kill him in a heartbeat. Hungrybox would kill him in a heartbeat. I'll kill him in a heartbeat. You would kill him in a heartbeat.
Right.
I mean, we just should kill him off the strength that he's been accused too much.
And Wes, the reason is not that you've been accused too much, it's because it's transparently a bad idea.
Scar.
There is no logic to the medic outing himself.
Scar.
It's actually so stupid.
Right.
And that's why.
I'm gonna motion to kill Westballz. I'm sorry.
Unless people want to, I mean, does anybody else?
I'm second. I'm motion to kill Westballz.
Okay, Wes, defense. And our concern is about the medic.
That makes perfect sense. Okay, so the reasoning behind all of this, and my entire thought process is about vibes. We're destroying this game right now by going literally off track of what we've been doing this entire game. You can kill me, that's fine. I
Doing
don't
what
care
you're
if you kill me.
saying, bro.
I don't care too much if you guys kill me. But pay attention to the people I've been giving you guys like suspicions this entire game. Hungrybox for accusing me just now. Crunch, I believe everything.
I was not the only one.
Like I agree that that's a little suspicious, but it's a little too much. But I think
else has
him
been-
bandwagoning off it is like suspicious because a Mafia would bandwagon, right? And there's one Mafia. These guys have been quiet. There's no reason to kill me now. You can kill me, but my thought process is if we have the medic, we have the Vigi, we have the cop, we have. In my opinion, I thought this entire game chilling. Not anymore because he didn't talk anymore. But in the early game, I felt because I played with him, he was town. Same with Hugo. He has same town vibes as I played with him in the last few games. D1 is town as fuck because I played with him, and he just sounds town. And all I have to say is there's no reason to basically go sidetrack off of one thing I said because I know I'm dumb sometimes, but like. Because I've said medic, it's a little bit of a reach.
He's
Make sure we vote.
Once he's
because
done, they're gonna vote.
Alright,
we have to.
But what I'm saying is this is like
Waffles. Usually it's defense and then vote right after.
Oh, he
Because you might
defended
sway.
himself.
You
He
might
just
sway.
defended himself, so I have to vote.
Yeah.
And I have a couple more things to say.
Okay.
there were quiet people. I said something dumb. I mean, if you guys really think I'm Mafia for saying something dumb, that's fine. But I really think it's a bad play, in my opinion. I feel like if we want to win as town, we should out the quiet people for obvious reasons. We can always kill me, in my opinion. I said that before, but like this time, I really want us to win, and I'm pretty sure. Before I die, I want to let you guys know who the fuck has been suspicious as fuck to me. The reason I think HBox is a little suspicious because he bandwagon, but he's a little like the way he speaks seems town. So I have no idea there. D1 speaks like he's town. Hugo speaks like he's town. Chillin'. What's up, Dad?
Yeah, you're not sure.
You already
Is this my defense or your defense?
Oh,
Dan!
You're not sure about Chillin'.
I just want to let people know before I die who I think are suspicious.
Alright,
You're not sure about Chillin'. Who else?
Scar, who else?
And the guy that was sweating earlier, and the two quiet people.
I never sweated a bead.
I haven't seen a bead of sweat. All right.
Earlier.
We're voting. Everybody heads down. If you want to vote Wes off, raise your hand. You're gone. Everybody heads up.
Wait,
You're not voting.
He just evaporated.
How many hands are up?
I voted.
No, not everybody.
Me and Hugo.
Oscar didn't vote, and Hugo didn't vote. So it's nighttime. Everybody heads down. Nighttime. Nighttime. Mafia, heads up. Side on your first kill. Side on your second kill. Mafia, heads down. Cop, heads up. Decide on somebody to check. Decide on somebody to check. Cop, heads down. Medic, heads up. Decide on someone to save. Medic, heads down. Vigi, heads up. Would you like to shoot someone?
Yeah.
Vigi, heads down. Everybody, heads up.
Wow.
Okay. Do we want to do the thing where we?
Yeah.
Consolidate.
I'm leaving.
I'm glad that it.
Mango.
I'm glad Mafia killed Zoo. I was suspicious of Zoo.
Brandon,
can you see it?
What's up, buddy?
What up?
Hi.
Oh, okay. We're missing. Lovage is there. Okay, you're there. Okay, we're all here.
Continue talking. We gotta finish soonish.
Wait,
so
Rob,
try and be faster.
is this cool?
Hey, Mafia can't kill Mafia, right?
No, they cannot.
Because the warm sea feels weird.
Well, except for
Now, okay. Now that we like voted West
not
off,
at night. They can't kill themselves at night. They can vote for them.
I'm glad we voted West off. He was my only main sus in the entire game. I feel you guys like round one who it was. It was him, Toph, and Crunch. I mentioned that. I'm happy you're out, and I'm happy these two are out. So as of now, I have no more suspicions. So I really need to hear from anyone else.
I was gonna ask whose was Vig again?
Oh yeah.
Brandon,
So these two are clear.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Strong Town Alliance is right here, and I feel pretty good about Lovage. I want to hear what you guys think. Who we should add to the Town Alliance? Who feels good to you guys?
So okay, here's my analysis. There's a few possibilities, right? Because 4 people were killed by town. Alex, who I believe to be Mafia. Ginger, you asked this, right? The bet thing, like to me, I feel like I owe Westballz money. Maybe he wasn't Mafia, but I feel like I owe him money because of 1 kill power. It's very likely that there's only 1 kill power from night 1.
Right.
I also don't think that Westballz grind me that much in retrospect, so I'm glad that we voted him off because the medic thing I didn't think made sense. But it's possible that he wasn't Mafia, and that only 1 at most of the remaining 3 were Mafia, right? So I guess the question I'm asking myself is, are there 2 or are there 1? And I'm not sure. I guess. So what does that mean? What that means is if Westballz was Mafia, then he was the second to die, right?
Right.
Sure. If it wasn't Toph or Tuesday.
I think at this point we really.
Wait. If he was Mafia, then what's the world that we live in?
1 Mafia left.
Correct. And the people who are Mafia would not have wanted to kill him. The people who wanted to kill him least, these 2 guys, right? So,
Wait, I said, did you vote?
I did vote for him.
You did vote for him.
I did not.
Lovage didn't
I'm
vote.
sorry.
Lovage didn't vote.
Yes, real quick. If Westballz was Mafia, then one of these two guys is probably Mafia. It's probably you.
Well, I'm the one who voted no on West.
Correct.
I would be if he wasn't.
If he was not Mafia, these guys did not want to kill him.
Right.
No.
You're correct.
That's a read. That's
Correct.
No. If he was not Mafia, you guys would want to kill him. And
No.
then if you were Mafia.
No, what I'm saying is he did
Crunch is
vote.
small.
And
I understand.
I know, but I'm saying,
That's
okay,
good logic.
regardless
Yeah.
of what you voted on, what I was looking for is who's excited to kill Westballz. You see?
Okay.
Mafia would be excited to kill him if he's not. Mafia would be reluctant to kill him if he was. So if he was, it's Hugo. If he wasn't, D1. Maybe Hungrybox.
Or Ginger, who also went to kill him.
But he wasn't thrilled to kill him. We were
Right.
thrilled to kill him
Right,
because
right.
we believed in that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
If he was Mafia, Hugo. If he was not Mafia,
I want to kill him.
I know.
Like,
Does that make sense to everybody?
I understand what you're saying.
Does that make sense to everybody?
I understand what you're saying.
That makes sense to you guys?
Here's something that I find interesting, and I want to bring it up.
Is it
All right, go ahead and I'll
Okay.
bring it up after.
Real quick, I actually agree with that logic, and the reason I was on the fence, it is good. The reason I was on the fence is because I have played with West before as Mafia several times, and I was just, the way he was acting was different. Not that different because he's good at Mafia, but again, just wasn't confident in the Mafia read, but I was willing to go with the town regardless. Like, it made sense to kill him off even if he was town because we have a few to spare right now, I think. So, but I agree with the logic there, solid. If he was Mafia, then Hugo is probably Mafia. However, I'm still not convinced that West was Mafia. I still feel like it was Token Alex, honestly.
look, if we agree that I will let you talk about it. I need to say this one thing really quick. If you are town and you are definitely town 100%, and Scar's leading town discussion, the game is over. You kill all of us except you three, and the game's over. We win.
Yeah, so we'll probably win.
Yeah.
So just do that.
So I was gonna say, honestly, I don't really.
Very simple.
Wait,
It's a
who?
Anyone.
Who
any
needs to
order.
stay alive?
You 1, 2, 3. Could you guys guarantee
Well, the
town?
Mafia can kill them.
Oh,
Mafia
yeah.
can kill us. Well, hopefully medics
Yeah,
can.
here's the thing that's
But
questionable.
you're right.
Fuck.
Yeah, Mafia can kill
The
us.
medic,
I actually
the
forgot that.
medic
too.
can hopefully save one of the three and call us.
Here's what's questionable to me.
And then-
Oh, sorry, go ahead. I'll get after.
I just wanted to say that I feel like you guys aren't 100% confident in me being town, and because of this, I'm totally willing to just like go off. Like it's totally fine because I feel like the only thing that I can help you guys with is the number of people that are here. Currently now we have 9, so if we're all firm believers that there's 1 left, then we have like multiple turns, right? We could go down from 7 to 5 to 3. That means like about 3 more turns precisely.
Yeah, we have
So if you feel like I'm really not helping you guys out, and if killing me helps you get closer to the goal, just do it. Don't even say he's town as fuck or whatever. Just get rid of me, just to help you guys.
And who do
And
you think is like, what
do I
are you
think
feeling
is-
right now, especially given the Westballz thing?
honestly, I'm always of firm belief that the quiet people are a little weird. So deep down inside, honestly, like I feel like a lot of you guys are super town, except I'm sorry, Lovage. I probably might die because of this, but
Nothing personal.
you're nothing personal. But just because you've been skating by really well without having to say much, and I feel like because of that, you might be down to like the final 3 or something like that. So that's all.
Yeah. All right.
But I'm down.
I'll hold this and ask some directed questions real quick. Let's start with Juan. How do you feel about the the fact that Zoo was killed? We didn't have. How do you feel about that?
It was a safe kill. I think that Zoo in any game, regardless if he's town or Mafia, when he says he's usually quiet during games. I don't know if you guys agree. This is the first time playing for this summit in particular, but someone brought up the red face, the sort of shakiness of Mafia. While that is true, it just seems that every single time he plays, he gets killed for not talking. I think it was a safe kill according to the big end-all be-all rule of like if you're not contributing or if they're sus, kill them anyway because they're not going to contribute. I think it's a good kill. I think it's a safe one to progress the game, and we have to kill people anyway.
Wait, so you're saying it's in the Mafia killing him made sense?
Did the Mafia kill him or did we vote for him?
The Mafia killed him.
Then that's weird. I thought we voted for him. I thought we voted for him.
No, we voted on West.
Yeah, you're confused. We voted for
I am
West.
confused. Yes, we did.
And
You did too.
And you did
No,
too. You
that's
voted.
a lot of
You
confusion.
voted West off.
I definitely voted West off.
Why are you confused? We just voted West off.
I was focusing on, I never said that I was wrong. Hold on. I can definitely say this.
Okay.
Look at the hat if you want to.
My hat.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
You
you
know.
guys hear what it said?
I'm just saying. He just like said town killing Zoo was a good move because he wasn't being very talkative, but Mafia killed Zoo.
He didn't even say town killing Zoo. He was like, yeah, killing Zoo, like what we did. That's like it was safe.
Guys, I am glad to explain this.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I have that?
Get to defense. Get to defense.
Or I can just stay quiet.
Hey, so.
All right. It's fine.
Please,
go ahead. Thank you. Jesus. I was so concerned with killing Westballz in the start of the game that I know for a fact we voted him off. It was common misunderstanding. It's unfortunate that I did that because now I seem super sus for doing that, but I honestly forgot how we killed Zoo, whether it was the Mafia or the vote. That's an honest mistake on my part. Because I was very,
We didn't kill Zoo though.
No, I'm
Why do you
saying
keep saying that?
Stop. How he died, the process, whether it was the Mafia killing Zoo or us voting. It was an honest mistake and I forgot. I was so focused on killing West, but it happened.
Sure.
Did you?
Brandon?
It sucks, but that's what happened.
Wait, hold on.
I'll get after you.
Wait, hold on. Did you vote West off? Or no?
Of course, I was on his ass the entire game.
Almost everybody.
I just,
There's
bro,
only not you though,
because
right?
the reason why I think the Mafia is, I think it's one left, and I do think it's someone who talks.
But based on what though?
Because Zoo died. Why the fuck would Zoo die?
That is weird.
That makes
Dude, but hold on, wait, hold on. Like, if you just said that, oh, we need to go for quiet people, and they're killing quiet people,
Yeah,
it's
it's very
gotta be
strange.
someone who's fucking talking all the
It's
time.
very strange.
It's gotta be.
No,
It's weird because we would have voted him off.
Yeah,
right?
like, Brandon, so the fact that Mafia killed Zoo, it's like, yeah, we as town collectively were suspicious of Zoo. So
I wasn't
it's almost counterproductive for Mafia.
Right.
It's kind of counterproductive, so it's very weird.
It is
That's
But
why
we
I
can
asked
agree on
Juan.
it's very
It was a
weird.
shitty Mafia kill.
That's why I asked him
him
originally, and that's
Yeah.
why him defending originally to me was questionable.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
That's fair.
But, Juan, you like defended it initially, saying that it was a smart, like a safe kill, a good kill.
Yeah.
Again,
Now you're
because
saying-
I thought that we as a town voted him off.
He
I
said
made a
for
common
town
mistake.
it would have been safe.
Like I said, it really
Why
sucks.
would you think
Wait,
that,
who
though?
did we? Who
I
did
know,
we?
Because I
really
Juan,
weird.
who did we?
Wait,
vote
hold on,
off?
Bobby.
Who
Yo,
did we vote off?
answer this question. Why
Talk
would
to
you
me.
think that, though?
Think that
Why
we
would you
killed
think
Zoo.
we voted Zoo off?
I forgot. It's
Who
so,
did-
It's a
who did we
fucking
vote off last
dumbass
time?
answer, bro. That is so, cause it's just like, you would know. You
This is really
obviously knew when you voted West off.
Yeah.
No problem. You
Because
obviously
I was
knew
on
when
him
you
since
killed
the start of
Alex.
the game.
But you just forgot that fucking Zoo died randomly.
Yes.
You
You never mess up.
Come on,
Never.
bro.
Yeah.
You
Not
slipping,
like that.
bro.
Give me that then.
You slipping.
Never messes up.
No, clear. I already see where this bandwagon is going, like immediately. Super unfortunate. If you kill me, keep Scar, Crunch, and you alive. And I'm sorry for defending your ass because I want us to win. My bad.
No.
Like, I'm
If you
sorry.
wanted us to win, then you wouldn't mistake Zoo being that us killing.
But I
him.
gave you. Hold on. I gave you a very realistic explanation as to why that happened.
And we all agree. I think I can speak for
Like,
the town. We think it's
Raise
very
your hand
strange.
if you've never been mistaken Mafia.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
it's true. That's true.
We've
Shit
all made
happens.
mistakes. We've
Shit
all made
happens.
mistakes.
I could be making a mistake right now.
You are. That's what I'm trying to tell you, dude.
I don't know that.
But
No, that's the point of Mafia. No one knows that.
Yeah.
I think it's that.
Then how you gonna tell me?
You asked me a question.
I want to hear
fucking
Ginger's
dude.
thoughts on the situation.
Well, I
Get messy.
Does
That's
anyone
why I
want
shouldn't
that?
talk.
Brandon, your motion?
Huh?
Let's.
No.
Okay. Let's talk it out.
Did I hear motion?
No.
Who are we killing?
Life comes at you so fast.
No. We're good.
It's
We're
like-
good.
If you are telling the truth, and
Yes.
that truly does suck, but from our point of view, like that,
it's weird.
it's
That's dangerous.
It's really hard for us to like accept that explanation, and I'm sure you understand why. Like you know, from,
I do
from our point of
understand.
view. So that's just all I wanted to say. That,
Yeah.
like,
And
And
real quick, hey Ginger, I'm so
Okay,
sorry.
you're good.
Yo,
It fucking sucks because I was like really enjoying playing.
I mean, dude, if you die, you die. I do not feel sorry for you. Yo, hold on, dude.
I get there's no sympathy. I understand.
Hey,
It is what it is.
so
It
why, real quick, from Hugo, and I'm keeping the hat. Why did you let Wes live?
Because I wasn't 100% on Wes getting voted off, and I didn't feel like it was necessary for him to leave at that point in time.
Okay,
You
and
said
why did you expect?
wait, because he basically just said I didn't vote him off
Because
I didn't vote him off.
my initial, like, I do a lot of, so when I play this game, I do a lot of soul hits. And his demeanor in this whole game was very down to me because when he, like I said, when he's Mafia, he's very scary, very just observant, and this time he was more participatory. and he was definitely involved with
I can see your point.
And like I just wasn't ready to vote him off because I felt like we kind of jumped on him, and then we got rushed into it, and we did it, and I just chose not to vote.
No, I voted him off just because it kept going back to him. So he just had to die.
Yeah.
That's how. But
We had no focus.
But before, why didn't you? Especially because you haven't like done shit really. So, I'm keeping that. I'm keeping that.
Talk to Brett.
Wes, he was defensive. He was defensive enough for someone who has been Mafia 4 times in a row this weekend and had to defend himself a lot. So I wasn't too sus by his defensiveness. I did think HBox was a little weird from night one, just because he was getting the ball rolling on a lot of stuff and accused Wes pretty early. Also, the chance of Wes being Mafia 5 nights in a row.
I mean,
that
shit.
wait. I said immediately. That's sus. It's sus to say that. I said that early on, by the way. So now you're sus to me.
Isn't it Wes that believes when you flip a coin 5 times?
I'm not called that.
Therefore, it's perfect that he's not Mafia.
Sweep that around. Sweep it.
Wait, I want
If he flips a coin
It's
5
the
times.
Sweet. Pointless.
I felt like with Wes getting Mafia every single time, like his defense of him not being Mafia escalated to the point where he swore on his dog like on the 4th one, to the point where he de-escalated on the 5th one. I was just like, I was getting the town vibes just based on the fact that he just kind of
I can see that.
take it
I
to
can see
like
that. I can see
another
that.
level.
Should I?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Please.
If I would like to keep on one topic and then you know what I mean. Like,
I want to
is
keep
it
on the
quick?
I want to keep on the death topic and hear from Ginger.
Yeah,
There's no way we can get information on
Let's
him.
respect the hat. Let's
Ginger,
respect
go
the
ahead.
hat.
The
Okay, again, it's first time Mafia, so it's kind of weird. I'm trying to keep up.
Sweep
with
it
all
under
of
the
it.
rug.
Like, so the HBox thing, like everything seems sus. Like you messing up, like I didn't even mess up. Like I kept together like who we killed and who we didn't and all of that. The zoo was quiet and like I guess if you were Mafia, that was a very safe kill. And then you said, if I die, just make sure that you say you, and Scar, which are like, well, duh. Well, he's the, he's already been cleared by the top. There was like, who's the vigil? You're like, me? And then they were like, who killed Toph? You're like, me. I shot him. And I was like, okay, that's easy.
Did he just say that killing Zoo was a safe kill?
That's what he said.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like, as town, if we voted, it was safe kill. And I can defend myself right now if you're...
I just feel like it's sus if you're supposed
But
to be
then
playing
again,
Mafia.
with Bobby, from what I understand, I've watched 2 games of you playing Mafia, and what I've heard that when you're Mafia, you go crazy. You seem fine to me. So again, those 3 people are easily the safest people. You're like, I just want those people saved. Like again, just done. So I don't know. That's how I'm feeling about it.
Go ahead, D.
I was after. All I wanted to say is like, if you're not Mafia, just like a lot of us, Ginger said it first, right? Like, if you're guilty, if you're not guilty in your town, to like progress the discussion in the right direction, you're totally okay with dying. You're not. It's not a big deal to you. You don't need to be that flustered. You're cool with it because now at least we're gonna be able to find who the person is actually Mafia. No reason to make a lot of noise, right?
As town, I'm forced to say that I'm okay with dying. Because otherwise there is no way for me to be like, oh no, I don't want to die. That makes it seem like more like a Mafia. I'm going to say this one more time, but a little differently. It's strange of you guys to think that I am sus for forgetting in which method Zoo was killed. But my forgetting was...
That's not strange.
It's not strange.
It's still not strange. We don't
Just
agree.
think about what
We
you're
don't
saying.
agree that it's strange.
I'm trying to get you
Go
guys
ahead.
to save my ass, because I have a reason for
Go
it.
ahead, my bad. I'll cut you off. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
I have the hat. Now look, if Zoo and the way he died, me forgetting that town was the one that's not killing, right? Because Mafia killed him at nighttime. If I was Mafia, why the fuck would Mafia forget the method? If I was town, which I am, that seems, to me, all things aside, a much more likely way to forget. When we wake up, there's always like, okay, Zoo's dead, and right before that, Westballz is dead. I remind you, my focus in the entire game was on Westballz. I want to tell you it's an honest mistake. Ginger, you pointed out, oh, it's me playing my first time. I made no mistakes. Bro, I played 14 games of Mafia. I will make a mistake. I will slip up occasionally. I know you don't believe me right now. I know it's hard to tell. I know that it's the way it is. It's like,
So Hugo's
Are you understanding what I'm getting at here?
Yeah,
Still
but
not a big deal if you
here's
die.
what I want to ask
But I
you.
don't want to rattle on.
Oh,
Like,
no.
I'm cool with
I
that.
gotta ask
But I
this,
need
bro.
to take
I'm
a leadership
cool.
role sometime. This is not
Wait,
a
can we
productive
get an
start.
accusation,
We gotta,
please?
we need to move
Hey,
forward.
please.
Hugo had his hand up.
Hugo did. I'm just asking.
Guys are ruining
I don't-
Ginger's first Mafia experience.
Hey, let me speak, bro. If you do die, who do you got your eyes on?
So eyes on for Mafia or Town?
Mafia.
At this point, yeah.
My Mafia reads right now would be Levitch, Hugo chilling.
Okay.
Because I know
And
you're,
Hugo had his hand
as Ginger pointed out for saying I was done pointing out, and I'll say it as well. You might have thought it was sus for me to point out the obvious, but bro, you'll be surprised how quickly things get astray here. How quickly forget the obvious things, how quickly forget that we win a numbers game. I was reminding the people because the towns that we've seen in this Summit House are fucking, myself included, just awful. Like, that's the only reason I said
Okay,
that.
Hugo.
But I will, those are the three,
So,
if that answers your question.
Hugo.
I had a comment to make on the start of your statement where you said that the town has the numbers, so we are all very, very confident on Waffles, Crunch, and Scar.
Yes.
And I agree completely with those three.
Yeah.
You said that if you need to die in a certain order, then you're totally okay with it.
Yes.
Because you're not Mafia.
Clearly.
The thing is, yesterday you were also not Mafia, but you were very much not okay with getting killed off in a certain order when I accused you.
Yes.
Because I thought that we had a certain order, and I thought we were confident that certain people were town. And I said, then why are you fighting this so much? That's why I voted you off, and I'm still wrong. But I'm just wondering why you feel differently this game versus the last game.
It boils down to the numbers. Right now we are 9.
9, 100%.
Last time when it was us, I believe it was 6 or less. It was a much smaller game, and in that case, the decisions that we make impact us tremendously. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's the only reason I did it. And right now, I'm clearly a person that we are allowed to kill. If it needs to be the case for us to win, I'm cool with it. There's 9 of us. That's why it's different.
Yeah. Alright.
I hope that answers. I can talk more if you look at it. That's my
Oh no, I was just passing you the hat.
Does anyone remember who was against killing Alex, if anybody?
It was
Wasn't it
me
Crunch
and
Crusade?
Tucson.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't give us anything.
Yeah.
Well,
It was just us two.
It might.
If Alex wasn't Tucson, maybe it was.
What do you
So
say?
here's
It's
what I
weird
think.
if
I think that
Mafia was
Westballz was not Mafia.
Yeah.
I think that what that means is that I feel really good about these guys.
Okay.
If Westballz was Mafia,
Chillin' didn't vote.
Wait, let him go.
my thinking is who was excited about killing Westballz. Back to that. You guys weren't. Yeah.
Oscar
I think
wasn't
Tuesday
here.
was Mafia. Now.
Okay.
Now my belief is there's one Mafia left. It was Alex. We killed Tuesday after. Tope was not Mafia. Westballz was not Mafia.
Score.
Hungrybox is probably Mafia. And if he's not, it's probably Hugo. In which case, if I die, can we just agree? If I die at night, Hugo dies. Tomorrow. The reason why I think we should agree to that is because Hugo can't kill me.
Okay.
Hey, but
Right?
There is one thing.
If he's probably Mafia, and I think we win if we kill him.
I'm not.
I'm pretty sure that you're Mafia. For the good of town.
For the good of
if
town,
you're
you're
not,
okay with it.
we
By
will
all-
stop talking
by
about
all
it. But
means,
when we wake up
To be
tomorrow,
honest,
we
we
need to
will
say
kill
this
you.
thing,
if we
though.
don't.
To be honest,
Do
maybe
you know what I'm saying?
maybe I'm being completely deceived, but like I actually have more town vibes than Mafia vibes right now from Juan, which is sad to say after I'm the one that grilled him originally.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's kind of tipsy. He's had a lot of drinks,
I understand.
a lot of apple juice tonight, and
A lot of us have.
Scar,
Trying to keep it together.
and he's very tired, so I can understand that mistake from that perspective. But it brings things into question. Normally he's a good person to kill. I'm not feeling as strong about it now. Sadly, I wish we were all like, oh
it's
yes,
just
it's
gonna
clearly him.
distract us, right?
okay,
Hold.
Bobby. So I'm okay with dying if I need to after Juan dies,
Yeah.
if he is not
Yeah,
Mafia,
yeah.
but I'm trying to understand your logic on me specifically.
Because
I haven't like super
well,
accused
you didn't
Juan.
vote for Wes, I
And
guess. I mean,
yeah, I
you
didn't vote for
explained
Wes,
it, but
yeah.
Wait, but if he was Mafia, wouldn't he want to get rid of us? Or am I misunderstanding?
it's almost like I feel like there's one Mafia. I'm not
Yeah,
getting a
there's
vibe that
probably
there's
one.
two Mafia working
I'm
together
over
right
saying,
now. I'm
yeah.
not getting a vibe there's two people working together to distract us.
agreement on that.
Just
And if there's only one, then we killed two. And if we killed two, it was either Alex and 2 Chain,
I've been telling this story over and over. Please. It was either Alex and Toussaint, please let me finish. Or it was, I really apologize, or it was Alex and Westballz. And if it was Westballz, then I think that you are probably the third.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Sure.
If it was not Westballz, the story that makes the most sense to me is that Alex was Mafia, Toussaint, apologize, was probably Mafia. And I believe, given what I have seen, that Hungrybox is likely to be Mafia.
You know what? If y'all really thought that Westballz wasn't Mafia, feel free to kill me. I think that you, being one of the town leaders, not seeing right through that, not seeing through clearly, like you said, the escalation of de-escalation. Perfect read, in my opinion, what it was. It was a clear indicator of Mafia. If we had to pick right now, this boils
So then
down.
if it was him, then it's Hugo. And
Okay.
I would rather do it in the order of you and then Hugo. That's my
And I totally understand that, but from what I understand from what you just said, there exist two realities. One in which Westballz was Mafia, and one in which Toussaint was Mafia. Now you tell me, based upon what you've seen in the past, umpteen games of Westballz playing Mafia, which is more likely? Westballz' deceptive sort of smile and sort of cracks that he was Mafia, or Toussaint's first time playing, we're all grilling him, roasting him, having not quite a reason as to why he didn't vote for Alex 19. Which one of those two is more likely to start?
I
And
really
use
do.
your-
I really do agree with you that like Toussaint. God.
I don't
Probably
see it.
it's very easy to see how he just he nailed it. Maybe it was just being weird.
And
I think that's easy to see.
what's
That
good-
said, there's something else going on in my heart and mind that I can't fully verbalize
respect
that
it.
makes me feel that Westballz
I'll get
was
right to
not
it. I'll get right to
Mafia.
you. Last thing I'll say. I'm happy that you've outlined those possibilities because those are the only two possibilities. I'm happy with your reads on him. If Westballz was or wasn't Mafia, we should play off of that. But I need you guys, once again, really ask yourselves which is more likely. Westballz being Mafia once again, using the same mannerisms, or Toussaint's first time playing.
Can we just silence someone to accuse, please?
Okay. That's.
If we have to go in order.
Wait, chill.
Yeah.
Let's make it order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right?
There's 9
If you believe that we have one Mafia left, so that's 3 chances to make a mistake, right? At least 3. Your guesses were Hungrybox. Is that your number 1 guess?
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, so Hungrybox number 1. Number 2 would be Hugs. But wait, okay, we'll delete.
Yes,
let's say
yes.
Together.
Let's say yes.
Let's say yes. 2.
Let's say yes.
Hugo the next night, and then if they were both town, who would be the third one before we get into a 3-man standoff where it gets scary? We have to be smart about this.
For me, it's chillin', and I'm not 100% on Ginger, but more chillin' than Ginger.
I feel like Ginger's been super helpful.
I think I think Ginger's probably okay, and I haven't
playing amazing. If
I
he's
haven't cleared
not
D1 either because I think D1 is really good now as Mafia. So I haven't cleared him either. Like you didn't name yourself just now.
I think
so I haven't cleared.
Wait,
him.
I'm actually
D1,
helping.
yeah, I think it would be.
Actually,
I think it would be you.
I'd be down with that. I'm not Mafia though, so you would be wasting
For
your
me,
time.
these
tell me
4
first.
to me are the most sus, personally.
Okay.
And
I feel like here's the reality why I went N.
Yeah, it's fine.
If Hungrybox dies and we wake up tomorrow, he was not Mafia, right? So that means he was town.
Yeah.
If he was town and we kill him, then what that leads me to believe is that if Hungrybox was town, then I kind of.
We can mix up the.
I kind of do feel like Westballz.
We can
was
mix
more-
the order, but we can go like chillin' D1 Juan or chillin' Juan D1.
I think that it should be Hungrybox first because I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
was gonna
distracted
say,
by it the whole time.
honestly, please.
I'm gonna be distracted by
If
it
you
the whole
guys,
time.
if you guys
concrete.
Did you guys, I mean, because of the zoo thing, right?
Yeah,
It really is.
no,
I actually, my belief
wait.
is like,
I agree with that. Hey, wait,
Mafia
Scar.
had an active role in the death of everyone, right? And so I think that it's easier to make a mistake
Scar.
if you were Mafia.
Scar, I elect to be the third one killed off. If you really don't believe me, I'm 100%.
No, I do believe you. I'm saying if neither of those guys are Mafia.
Well, to be fair,
I'm just saying.
Everyone wants to be the third one killed off. No one wants to be the first one killed off because we all know we're town. We don't want to be killed off because we wait for the town.
No. I'm saying that I'd rather be the last person when we hit 5 because we know that.
How about two more people can say something and then we're gonna.
Oh
do
yeah,
it.
facts.
You're talking about, I'm not.
You guys need an accusation or we're going to sleep.
Okay.
Alright.
No, right now. What about just Brandon?
Yo,
after Brandon.
I had to have it before you said
And after he's
Yo,
you're right, I know. But
accusation.
please.
Accusation.
I just feel like
15 minutes ago.
I just feel like if you know your town and you're not being accused, why are you trying to prove it? You just kind of like confirming like not town local.
So you're basically saying that you feel like Hungrybox is defending
I was
himself.
accused 5 times. I was accused 5 times just now.
Okay,
So
I will accuse Hungrybox formally.
Okay.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
I just see. I'm gonna give you your shit, but I just feel like it's a waste of time. Instead of proving that you're fucking town, let's find this mafia and in this shit. We've been sitting here for now.
Right. I agree, Brandon.
Okay.
So Hungrybox.
That's why I agree with you. That's why I'm disappointed that we're singling out 10 members instead of finding the mafia. Look, guys, my defense is basically this. Throughout the entire game, I'm making sure that the cop or Lewis has gotten the hat first. I've been making sure they lead discussion. I've been pointing at the people who are clearly town. I've been telling you actually my sus vibes too. I don't think that's smart for Mafia to do. I said 3 sus vibes. Granted, I was a little tipsy, but I said you, I said Toph, and I said West. We got 2 of those killed, and he was outed. So I'm happy I led the discussion. I'm happy I was being progressive. And a lot of the times, the Mafia members who are being like right now accused like me, they get voted on for not progressing things. I did that like what 4 times this game.
Like you forgot that Zoo fucking.
I think he's just an idiot, actually. The fact that he accused.
He knows.
The fact that he accused
truth,
2 people that we are almost sure one of them was Mafia is pretty good evidence.
Who?
He accused Toph and Westballz.
And we killed them.
Toph was not Mafia. I'm telling you, Toph.
Okay, you don't think Westballz was either?
That's it.
I don't.
Okay, if neither of those are Mafia and it was Zain
Wait.
and Alex, then he could be Mafia.
But
Yes,
then you just
that's what I believe.
Let's vote. Hold on.
Fine, I'm down.
Toph was
Alright,
not
my
Mafia.
bad. You can talk.
You're rushing the vote a little bit, by the way. That's kind of weird.
That's a good
I'm
way
still
to
defending.
That's
I'm
a
ready
good
to
way to
vote. I
deflect
feel like
too.
it's alright.
We're voting on H-Box.
I'm not.
Let us.
Sorry for cutting
All right, last thing.
What makes me upset here too is that it's just straight up. We're voting on H-Box, no problem. It's like my words are wasted air, which really fucking sucks. So if you guys have already made up your mind, please go ahead and raise your hand and I'll walk away right now.
Does anyone want to rescind the vote?
No.
I'm
Okay.
happy. I'm happy.
We're
you're being
still
honest.
voting on H-Box then.
So wait, when are we raising?
All right, heads down.
Heads down. 3, 2, 1. Raise your hand if you're voting on H-Box.
Ken, you have to look.
That's enough people.
H-Box, you are out.
You're not Mafia, but we need to progress the game.
Can we?
Then why vote?
You need to progress the game.
We're going tonight. Everybody go to sleep. If you're Mafia, heads up. Decide on somebody to kill. Mafia, heads down. Decide on your second kill. Okay, heads down. Cop, heads up. Decide on somebody to check. Okay, heads down. Medic, heads up. Decide on somebody to save. Medic, heads down. Vigi, heads up. Decide on somebody to shoot. Vigi, heads down. Everybody, heads up. Crunch, you're dead.
Makes sense. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, me too. Breaks my
I'm gonna say it. Since they're both dead. Yeah. Bro, man, can somebody lose shit?
What did you say? Can somebody what?
Can somebody lose so the game can be over?
Yeah.
You wanna know the
Oh, no. Nah, it's cool. I'll just wait. Yeah, but I don't know. They talk up there. I feel like I'll just know shit I shouldn't.
do it again. Oh!
Mafia. End me. What's up, guys?
How's your first game, Ginger?
Trying to keep up. Pretty fun though.
Can't.
Stay tuned for the Bad Melee podcast at 2 a.m.
Sorry, Ken. Ken, just cancel it.
No. Wait, what time is it?
They drove over here. Let's not cancel.
Why don't you just record it, pre-record it, and then air it?
Yo, someone in there.
Okay, let's just pre-record it.
Yeah.
Number
It's the same
two.
thing he's doing it live.
That's the same.
Yeah, but you can start it right now.
Yeah.
Could you?
I think they just
Why not?
No.
Because they're here for you.
No, but seriously, like, don't you just turn it on and it just sits there?
I mean, you technically could, but we'll do it live. It's not a bad
You do have the choice, though.
It was.
I just don't want us to feel guilty.
No.
No, you should feel guilty.
I understand that.
Feel guilty,
I think
Scott.
they want you to feel guilty.
Feel guilty.
Ken
in the
does
pit of your stomach.
Ken does
Don't
want me
feel
to
guilty.
I refuse to feel
You
guilty.
feel guilty right now. You do.
I refuse to
You feel guilty.
I do, but I want you to
Feel
know.
that.
I want you to know that I don't accept.
Feel it.
I don't accept.
Feel the guilt.
I do feel it.
We're
I
here
feel
for you, Twitch chat.
You guys haven't killed me.
Dead.
Feel the guilt. He feels.
Are you
He
Mafia?
feels it.
Would you tell me if you're Mafia to end the game? If you're Mafia,
Well,
you can end the game by telling me you're
I
Mafia.
know.
Could you wait till
Well, I'm town, but I wish I could tell you I'm
I
Mafia.
know,
Just
you
so you
wish that
kill
you could,
me,
but you
just so I
can't.
can get out.
But you can't.
But I'm actually town. But
And we want to. So you could be a hero of the
what
people.
if you're the fucking Mafia, Scar?
You know that I'm
That would
not.
be insane.
I don't know him.
That would be
I
great
thought I
playing,
fucking knew
That'd
you.
be crazy.
Oh, if he's
Mafia-
Mafia, I'm never playing again. I swear.
If you're Mafia, you would know that there's no way anyone will ever beat me, right?
No, if you're
If I'm
Mafia, I'm
Mafia,
actually,
you would know that
I'm
there's
never
no
ever
reason to
playing
play
this
the
game.
best player
I agree,
to ever play.
but your acting is really good.
He
No,
made,
it's
he made
not.
the same.
Yesterday.
My acting
Am
is
I
only
too close
good
to the
if
mic,
I am
Rob? I
going
don't want
straight
to
from my heart.
fuck up Twitch
If I
chat.
can
Yeah.
filter any of my
Chat lives
ideas
matter.
through any sort of
Don't hate me, guys.
A little back. Right there. Perfect.
Okay, yeah.
10:52.
Shouts to all the Twitch mods.
All right.
And I can't do that. You know?
Doing God's plan.
Oh shit! I was 1 minute off.
Yeah, good shit.
See that? Oh my god! 10:52. That was good.
All right, so
I can't it off.
Okay, all right.
I literally can't.
so wait, it's just the 6 of us.
We're missing one.
Hungrybox,
Mr. Dude.
You made a bad play.
All right, so can we start? Can or what?
You can start.
Hey Ginger, can I have the little cowboy hat?
I don't know what HBox dying and not being Mafia means, so I don't have any.
I mean, me neither. I just felt like I don't know if
Did
he.
anyone not vote to kill Hungrybox?
Did we all? We all voted. Unanimous.
You didn't look. Did you?
Unanimous?
Cam, was it unanimous?
Okay,
We weren't allowed to vote,
unanimous.
we were rushed.
I think it was almost everyone.
Who? Like, who
Wait,
did?
that's a key. Almost. Wait, that is a very.
It's not my job to keep track. You guys should fucking look.
You're
Well,
rushing.
you won't tell us to put our heads
You
down.
actually didn't tell us to look.
Everyone voted yes.
We really did.
Everyone voted yes. Okay.
Everyone voted yes.
I vote Ken as Mafia.
Perfect.
Fucking
Everyone voted yes.
I think Crunch Down was a little spooky. I'm kind of okay with Juan dying because he made that shit a soap opera, so we just need to get rid of it. And but I do think it's weird that Louis died.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, why is that weird?
It's not weird.
Just
Mafia will want to kill him.
right. Okay. So yeah, no, you're right. Okay. Bet.
Trifecta.
All right. So what I'm saying is, that means I kind of think I was right with someone being proactive is Mafia, because only a smart motherfucker who talked a lot would clearly kill someone who we've established already is town. He had a read on you, so that's why I think that's a little spooky.
Who, Crunch did?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he said you, and he was kind of iffy about you too, and the fact that you wanted to stretch you living or like dying. That was kind of weird too, but like I'm more concerned about you two just because of that.
I have an important question.
Yeah. Well, wait. Can they answer it first?
Oh yeah.
Like just like.
Okay. Well, first of all, I never got a chance. I wanted to ask Crunch, but I didn't get a chance to ask why he was sus.
Yeah.
Of me. Yeah. I didn't get an explanation there, so I'm not exactly sure why. As far as the Mafia kills, they've been kind of weird. Mainly the Zoo one. I don't fucking understand that one at all. So that's my main like. The Crunch kill was good because he was confirmed town, but the Zoo kill is freaking me out because I don't know what the fuck they were thinking with that. So,
dude, Oscar, if you're Mafia, bro.
I'll admit I had a theory on that initially, but I didn't jump on it because then they started going all over Hungrybox for kind of defending the play, and I didn't want to be lumped into the same kind of like Mafia boat with Hungrybox.
well, he was defending it from the town's point of view, but town didn't kill Zoo, which is why we were suspicious.
No, yeah. So this is my logic on the Zoo Mafia kill, is that if we initially started saying that the quiet people were Mafia, and then Mafia were to kill one of the quiet people, it might, kind of throw it off. That's the only logic I could think of in terms of killing someone else. That's it.
I guess, yeah.
It's still a little.
Say that again.
So like if we are as a town, accusing the quiet people, right? Then I feel like if the Mafia was one of the quiet people, then they might be willing to kill one of the proactive vocal people. So then if they kill one of their own group, then it might turn into Mafia might be one of the proactive people.
To
It's
take
the only-
suspicion off themselves as a quiet group, I guess.
It's the only logic I could think of for that move. But
It's
I
not
didn't
that makes
share it
sense, but
initially
it's
just because
it's a high level play, I guess.
Yeah, it would be super relevant.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember what Mango said on day one? Anything important that he said? Do you remember who he said he was sus of?
Sus of Alex.
Shab.
Shab.
Toph.
Crunch.
Yeah.
I don't think he said Toph.
Zain
I
kind
thought he
of.
did say Toph.
Maybe Toph.
I do think he said Tucson.
Do you think he said
He said
anything
Tucson
about
for sure.
any of us?
He said I was fine. He said a little sus of chillin'. He said you were fine.
He did
I
say
don't
a little sus of
remember
chillin'.
what he said about Oscar. I don't remember what he said about D1, but I think he said he was fine.
Damn, I don't trust nobody right now.
So here's where I am. Here's where I am. The only person that I am suspicious of at the moment is Hugo. Why? There's a couple reasons. One is the didn't want to kill Westballz. You didn't want to kill Westballz, right?
I did not want to go to
The other is mostly just as I've been talking about that. You know, I've been explaining that logic. I've been saying over and over.
About the Westballz thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just noticed that Hugo's been very. I noticed now that he's been saying like, you know, no, wait, I didn't want to do that. Like he really wants me to know that he didn't want to.
Definitely didn't want.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's almost like just.
When did I do that?
You did it pretty much every time that I talked about this whole logic change.
No. What I kept pointing out was that you would accuse us both of voting for Westballz off, but he voted him off and I didn't vote.
Right, but I wasn't talking about the vote. You remember that? I said that specifically, but he did not remember that.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's almost like he's thinking about it in a way that's like a little bit different.
No, I'm literally not understanding which moment you're talking about.
He has the
Yeah,
hat, though.
I know.
Okay, so which one?
He has the hat. Don't worry.
No,
Just
no,
all
no, I
repeated
wanna know what
moments.
moment he's talking
It's repeated moments.
Okay.
He's saying that you're a little too adamant about bringing up the fact that you did not vote for Wes. Right?
I feel like you're not. If I'm Mafia, I have a lot to think about. You know how like if you're focused real hard on tech chasing, like it's really hard to pay attention to neutral. It's really hard to pay attention.
Yeah.
I feel like if
Nice
your
comparison.
brain's overloaded, I'm being serious right now. If
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
Mafia,
yeah.
your brain is fucking working overtime, right?
Yeah.
And he missed basic things that I was saying. That to me is a thing. I don't know if Westballz is Mafia, right? I think Alex was Mafia. I do. Does anybody disagree that Alex was Mafia?
Nah, I kind of think it's Mafia.
Alex was.
He was definitely Mafia.
I kind of.
Hey, Bobby, real quick. I know you're having.
We need to kind of figure out like who was right, so that we figure out.
Yeah. Bro, like I don't know, man. Before I say what I'm gonna say, do you want to elaborate on what you're saying more? Because I'm changing the subject a little.
The way to not lose
3 minutes
is to figure out.
3 minutes.
Yeah, they had one kill power. There's 3, 6, 7 of us.
All right, so I'm gonna change the subject and. It's just like, I don't know, bro. I would give Oscar the benefit of doubt.
I just
saying,
don't
like,
think that he would want to keep the game going.
Nah, I agree.
I swear
That's
to
why
God,
I'm so
yeah.
conflicted.
No, I think that's enough for me to say, like, you know, it's just very unlikely.
He even asked if he could leave too. So.
I think that he would
Yeah, he
talk
wanted
about
to-
it more though.
He's talking about it.
Is he talking about it in-
So
I
okay,
don't know.
Oscar. I'll tell you about Oscar. I know
Wanting
Oscar
to
really well.
leave.
I know Oscar really well.
Alright.
Oscar's the kind of guy who doesn't want to make things about himself.
No, it's
He
super
has
low-key. That's
preferences,
true.
and they're relatively strong preferences, but he doesn't want to make things about himself. So he would not say that.
He hasn't. I just feel like
But he would
Oscar's
say it
had
on the
zero
side, you know
punch.
what I mean? Which
the
he
whole
has
time.
done many times. So, you know, it's like okay, real quick. I'm gonna go through the world.
This could be dumb, dumb accusation
What are
too.
the odds
I'm
that
not
Brandon is
accusing him.
Mafia? Like zero.
Zero.
What are the
Zero.
odds that Ginger's Mafia? He would be playing
25.
so fucking well. 25 is even high. I mean, I'm in like the 10. I'm in like the 10% world. Lovage, I'm in like the 10% world. Me, I think everybody agrees. It's very very low. Chillin', 30. Hugo, I'm at like 70. I think it's most likely to be your Mafia, Hugo.
Okay.
I wouldn't. I'm not.
D1. I'm just going through everybody, right?
Yeah.
D1. If D1's Mafia.
It could be. I'm kind of. I don't.
40.
I don't
40%,
trust
40%.
any-
40%.
no,
So
okay.
where I am is 70%, 40%, 30%, 0. Pretty much. Add
Okay.
all 4 of us together. and it's less likely that we're Mafia than any of these guys individually, and Hugo's the most likely. That's my perspective.
Okay. Can't take mine? Alright.
First,
Go ahead. Well, let Chillin speak. Go ahead.
I had a quick, I guess it's kind of a meta thing, but if, because Jason was playing with us.
What are you thinking about right now, Hugo?
Oh, shoot.
No, I can tell you exactly.
What are you thinking
want me to
about?
go
Yes.
right now? Okay, so I'm thinking that this is literally the first time as town that I've ever been hit with a 70% that I'm Mafia. And I'm trying to figure out where things went wrong. Where
Why
this
do you
started
care? As Brandon said last night,
No.
if you're town, who cares about you being town? We want to win as town.
I am okay
How
with
are you
getting
going to help us win?
Come on.
Shit, sorry, Rob.
You're confusing my analysis of the situation with what's actually going on. Because I'm actually totally fine.
No.
Wait.
I'm just like afraid that it's an emergency. I'm
Dude, have someone look for you.
That's gonna be somebody weird though.
Wait.
Have someone look at it for you. Ask Kevin to look at it.
Can you tell me if this is about the Mafia game or not? Is it lit up for you? Don't announce what it's about. I hope it's not my girlfriend. But you know,
You're at Summit.
You're doing great, baby.
What
is your brother? Mom and Dad, they say you're doing a good job in the Mafia game.
Hold on, what does that tell us?
What does that mean?
What does that tell us?
That's nebulous.
That's good job. What does that mean?
That means Ginger's probably not Mafia.
I'm sorry, Chillin has the hat. If you guys want to go,
Let me go finish.
Go ahead.
So let me finish what I was saying. So while I am confused as to why I ended up in this position, I am 100% okay with getting voted off.
Cool.
In the order that I need to get voted off.
Cool.
Okay.
That's it.
So it's not that important.
Knowing that I still think, so this is, I could wait till I get the hat, or I could say like those words if you want to formally accuse me. Do you want me to just do it now, or we can do it?
We're still talking, right?
I'm not formally accusing you.
Okay. So then I'll wait till I get the hat and I'll get it next.
No,
Okay.
I wanted to hear what you're going to. How are you going to help town win?
Okay,
Say
so
you
here's
got
what I'm
it.
saying.
What do we do?
So I am okay with getting
Yeah,
voted
I
off
guess,
in the order that we agreed on with Hungrybox first and then me second.
Yeah.
Right? That's what we agreed on. So my only thing here is, so I know that I'm town, and I know that if I was Mafia and I voted for Hungrybox, I already know that I am next in line. Right, so it would be in my best interest if I was Mafia to vote him off,
right,
or to not vote him off, and hopefully that he stays alive and then he'd be accused next. But I still voted for him, and that's fine. And aside from that, I want to make sure that the math is correct, and if there's a possibility that there are 2 Mafia left, I want to make sure that if I get eliminated, and let's say right, and then there are 2 people left, can we still win?
Right.
So let's say guaranteed, Brandon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we vote you off, Mafia kills
Okay.
1.
Five.
We're down to 4.
The only guarantees I have is the only
Seven
guarantees.
left.
Yeah, it's 7.
The only guarantees
I'm
I
the
have.
back.
The only guarantees I have are myself, you, and Brandon.
Yeah.
At this point in time. So if I get eliminated, and it's just you 2 left,
Yeah.
and any one of these 4 could still be alive
Yeah.
as 2,
Yeah.
can you guys still mathematically win by voting off who would be next after me?
Got it. We'll talk about that later. Okay. Chill.
Okay. So the win condition for Mafia is to outnumber town, or can it be even?
You don't have to act all
Can it be
hard.
like equal and then
Yes,
still
the hat,
win?
dude.
So town needs to have more alive in order to keep
Yes,
the game going.
that's
Okay,
right.
okay,
2 to
okay.
1.
I already know that. Your brain can't compute. It can compute a lot, but you
No,
can't.
you're giving me like the hard attitude. I got it.
Do we have an
I'm saying
accusation?
it's fine.
No.
Not yet.
I'm saying it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there aren't 2.
So
It's you. Probably.
Wait, Bobby, let Chillin talk.
the slight meta thing, I guess, but the other day M2K was playing with us and he was town and he wanted to leave and Ken let him leave. If Oscar wanted to leave this time, but Ken didn't let him.
No, I didn't want to leave. I was just fucking around with Bobby.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to clarify
I'm
that
just
to
an
make sure.
NPC. I represent. Can you guys trust NPCs or not?
Yeah.
Wait, you're cool.
Or not?
It's a good rule to play.
But I'll take the hat for a second. I don't got much. Ginger's as quiet as I am, in my opinion, or maybe a little bit more talkative. Bobby keeps accusing Hugo over and over. Maybe he's got a good logic behind that, but
This is the first time he's ever done that, by the way.
First time I've ever accused you guys.
it's been boiling up for a little bit. But if
I'm building a case.
Bobby's Mafia is the greatest player ever, but it still seems possible to me. What's because he gave his percentages on everybody else. What do you guys think of Bobby chances of being Mafia?
I think there's a chance. I don't think it's 0.
It's a non-zero chance.
Non-zero.
5%.
Like where I'm sitting.
You said you'll never play the
Where
game
I'm
again.
sitting is like you three. I'm kind of vibing with.
I'm
You
interested in this
three,
percent question,
I'm
though.
kind of not vibing with.
Personally, I only give Scar like
I
a
just
10. Well, you know, not very
5-10%
much.
chance.
Being
Mafia.
Of being Mafia. Like
Of being Mafia?
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
Mafia.
I think Scar's down, but
Right now,
Five,
with me,
10,
knowing my
10.
position, I'm giving him 40 on
40
On you?
on me.
just because it's so adamant.
I'll put 20.
I mean, if you're Mafia, I'm never playing this game.
That's what
It's like
So,
Are
swear to
you
God,
saying
I'm
zero?
never playing this game.
What's the question?
percentage chance that I'm Mafia. If you had to bet, what odds would you take?
10%.
Okay. So average
Maybe
like,
less.
well, it's huge.
Nah, if you're Mafia, this game is rigged.
It's because basically, look,
No,
look,
well-
I'll tell you what's happening. What's happening right here
It's
is
true. It's true.
I'm pushing things forward, right?
Right.
If you're Mafia, you don't want me pushing things forward. So you would want to plant seeds.
But I feel like you.
And
Okay.
you would also make mistakes that town won't make because you're thinking about different things.
Bobby, can I?
I'll get after you.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. And then
But I want you to listen.
I'm listening. Go ahead. Talk to me.
Really?
Yeah.
When you're Mafia, you have to think about a lot of things.
Okay.
You have to strategize very deeply. So you can't pay full attention to what people are saying.
Sounds like someone who knows that Mafia.
Bobby.
Freak out.
Can
I know that you're not Mafia. Again, if Ginger's Mafia, I won't play anymore. Same with this guy. One of the three of these guys, as I said before, Hugo's made basic mistakes. Also the logic about the logic that he used when he was defending himself in that kind of weird way, it actually doesn't make sense. What he said was, and listen, right?
Okay.
Say you're town.
Okay.
Assume Hugo is town.
I am town.
Let's assume Hugo's town. Let's assume he's town. Straight up. We live in a world where Hugo's town.
Okay.
What he's telling me is that, he was thinking about if he was Mafia, then he wouldn't want to vote off Hungrybox because then, he's next in line. So, then he's got to, you wouldn't want Hungrybox to get voted off, sort of thing.
It's too much to think about.
That doesn't even make any sense. It literally doesn't even make any sense. It makes sense if you're
But
Mafia.
these did the same shit though.
But it's one of those things where if I'm town, I wouldn't even bring that up. It means that you're thinking about
I
yourself.
agree, but they both
You're
did.
thinking about Hungrybox did, but Hungrybox
All three of them did that.
Hugo's the one who's doing it right.
I'll explain.
That's why I think what I think. Brandon was next. And then Hugo's next.
You guys have a motion to kill.
I mean, I hear accusation.
I think I'm forgetting my point too.
Did I hear an accusation?
No.
I literally said it right before you ran into this.
Well, I heard that someone say it. Was it you? You can't talk if you're on the game.
Can we actually talk about it if it's not Hugo? Because they're going to make us do it.
Oh, so my point was, you say you
Can we
keep
accuse
your
someone
face.
seriously?
No, can't. Damn, every
Give us
time
a
I'm
minute.
talking to yo, if you're saying you're leading the conversation, but chances are you could be wrong because you're still alive. I feel like if you actually had a point, you'd have been dead by now.
Actually, wait, one more thing. I have a really something I need to say. Wait, Churchill, last round, what did I say? I said, let's kill Hungrybox. If I die, get rid of Hugo.
I'm not saying you're
I
Mafia.
said, if I die, get rid of Hugo.
He did say
If
that.
I die, Crunch is here. He's making sure Hugo's dead, right?
Yeah.
So if you're Mafia and you're Hugo, who do you kill?
Yeah.
I get you.
Who do you kill?
I get you.
Just
I'm not
who do you
saying
kill?
you're wrong.
Crunch.
I'm not saying you're
Who do
wrong.
you kill? What? You're not. Jesus.
Bobby, I'm not saying you're wrong about maybe I am. I just feel like I don't think you are Mafia.
Do you know how hard I think about stuff? I told you.
Yeah,
You
I
heard
know.
me.
But look, I don't think you're Mafia. But I just don't know if you're right. I
know.
feel like Mango died immediately.
Yeah.
Because he had a point. I feel like Crunch died because he had a point. If I'm dead, I answered my question pretty much. I just feel like if he is actually Mafia, he would have been killed you. He would have been
Even
killed.
before last turn, you mean?
Yeah, just for accusing him.
I've been with Hugo this whole time. I've been with Hugo up until last turn.
Yeah, but
I've
he
been
would have killed
with-
you then.
I've been-
Why would he kill Crunch?
Because he specifically said.
Because I said if I die
Oh,
at
true,
night-
true, true.
But
Yeah,
I-
no,
but
you're right.
I've been with you as well.
Yeah.
So the fact that I'm still alive the whole time.
Because you're Mafia. You literally have, you can't even compute, your brain is overfried right now. I'm motioning to kill Hugo. What he just said.
Do we have a second?
Second. No,
Hugo the vents.
Wait.
Hugo the vents. No waiting. No waiting. Give him the hat.
Okay.
Hugo the vents.
Okay. So initially I was totally fine with the order that we were gonna do so the entire time I was totally fine with Scar until these accusations had started and me being in the position that I am, knowing that I am town, I'm starting to question whether killing me at this point in time is the right move, considering my vote on Hungrybox, and that's it.
Okay.
So wait.
Okay. Defense,
Wait,
that's
so-
it. That's it.
That's it.
That's
Defense.
it.
Are we still voting on Hugo?
Trust me. If you don't.
Are we? Are we voting on Hugo?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Everybody heads down. If you think Hugo is Mafia, raise your hand in 3, 2, 1. Raise your hand. That is everybody. Hugo, you're off, and the game continues.
Interesting.
Everybody heads down. Mafia, heads up. Decide on first kill. Mafia heads down. Cop, heads up. Decide on somebody to check. Cop, heads down. Medic, heads up. Decide on somebody to save. Medic, heads down. Vigi, heads up. Decide on someone to shoot. If you want to use your shot. Vigi, heads down. Everybody heads up. Bobby Scar is dead.
Oh no.
Shit.
Please, continue.
Are we getting closer? Or are we good?
That means Bobby had a point.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. You wanna?
Well, go ahead.
All right.
Fuck my life.
Okay. So there's not much to go off of right now. I know a few people have thrown suspicion on me. And I'm still a bit curious why. The only reasoning that I heard was that I was being quiet at the beginning, but I feel like I've been like one of the most vocal people, honestly, overall. So I don't get that, but either way, we clearly only have one Mafia left because, well, I guess it could still be 2, but
I doubt it.
I think it's
I
like
highly doubt
it's
it.
basically impossible that we have 2 left at this point, right?
Yeah, it's highly unlikely.
I think it's pretty fucking likely that Hugo was Mafia. Either that or like Weston or one of the people we thought was safe was actually Mafia.
Yeah.
Right. So, but the way Hugo's defense was shaky, so I feel like he was probably Mafia. So it means.
Well, if he was Mafia, the game would have been over.
It would have been.
They would have
over
had
if he
2
was-
kill
It would have been over.
Yeah, because if we were all of the belief.
No.
Well,
Oh yeah, that's
only
true.
two-
That's
If we're
true.
all, yeah, because
yeah.
actually, so Scar
Scar,
said
yeah.
that there was only one Mafia left. So if we chose Hugo, we should have been celebrating
We should've
already.
won. Yeah, okay,
so
okay.
this is actually ass.
Who's your hunch?
Okay.
Who's your hunch right now?
My only hunch that I have, you're clearly safe, and then these 2 I have very little read on.
It's very scary.
D1 did, I mean, to be fair, we were all kind of feeling it, but D1 did rush the vote on HBox a little bit, so if I had any suspicion, it would be
Okay,
D.
so when your parents gave you that text, that could have meant you're doing really good because you're Mafia or you're town.
But isn't it a spoiler?
And that I don't know.
Isn't it a spoiler-free game?
Huh? Wait.
I thought this was a spoiler-free game, Ken.
It is not spoiler free.
Oh, so
Oh,
they do
the viewers know.
Oh, shit.
The viewers know.
That's a little sus.
Wait, the viewers know who's who.
But that's kind of, I feel like it's kind of bullshit to use that. But
Wait.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
wait.
What happened?
Let's be
My
clear.
point being,
The fact that his
either
parents said he was doing well.
yeah, his parents doing well either means he's a fire town or a fire Mafia.
Right.
So
Or he's just
50,
doing
50.
well in this.
Or they just love him.
Guys, I have a
Well, that obviously
hold
they
on,
love him.
hold on. I got a confession to make.
Wait.
I didn't actually read anything on his phone.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Ken.
Okay.
Oh, all right, throw it out. It's,
I didn't actually read anything.
we're getting sidetracked.
Trying to
Brandon,
make
back
that
to the
up.
past.
Well, now that's the case. Now, fuck.
Yeah,
What the
but
fuck does that mean?
Okay.
we have nothing to go off of there.
Yeah, we have nothing to
Actually, I
go.
just made that up. It probably wasn't even his
I
parents.
can't tell if he's trolling.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Sweep it under, sweet.
All right. So.
They keep texting me. I don't know what's going on.
I mean,
Brandon got the hat though. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm helping.
Yo. So I guess that was my hunch, and that's not real.
Yeah.
I guess either, bro. It's gotta be. It might be one of the 2. The fact that Crunch died and Bobby died back to back means that it's gotta be one of the 2. And you're
Are you talking about D1 or Chillin'?
Why?
Yeah. That.
Who's you two?
Worst, not you.
Us two is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because me and you are.
No, us two.
Me and you are still alive. That's one.
Because we're the most useless town.
Yeah,
Or at least
exactly.
speaking for myself.
We should have been dead, right?
I'm useless too, right?
Well, it's your first game.
That could mean he's
But that's
Mafia,
why
though.
I'm useless, right?
Red.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, hold on.
Or do you know?
I just mean, you notice most of the people left don't play Mafia. With the, now,
Us three don't.
Yeah, but they do. They have this weekend.
Okay.
So they would have a better idea on who to kill. I don't know if that's necessarily accurate. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. I'm not the highest grade of weed in the dispensary. Shout out to Charlamagne, I've heard that. I'm not the brightest crayon in the box. It's just something to maybe something to take into account.
Yeah.
Right?
Facts.
And I'm still kind of, I'm gonna give you, I'm sorry.
Thank you. I just wanted to
I'm still kind of pressed that you wanted to be in a certain order when you died.
I could talk about that ASAP.
That's what
That shit just doesn't make
Just
sense.
pass the hat.
Hey,
Just pass
Wes.
the hat.
Okay.
So the only reason that I
Give me
was
water.
talking about the order is because straight up, I was firmly in belief that the first two people above me were Mafia. Like, end of day, right now, I think it's not good for us to help Mafia by voting off somebody immediately and listen, by voting off somebody immediately and then letting Mafia kill somebody. Because then we're going to be in a very precarious scenario. Chill. We're going to be in a... No, your hands down. All right. Yeah, we're going to be in a very precarious scenario where there will be a three-man standoff, and that's when it gets scary. Motioning to go to sleep without killing actually could get us some information. You know what I'm saying? We could just not kill anybody so Mafia doesn't get closer to winning ASAP. I'm 100% down. One of the reasons that I've been switching up the way I've been playing recently is because constantly people on Reddit, just like with Scar, like even Leffen, when I was watching Mango stream, oh, D1 sucks at Mafia, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to keep trying different methods until I figure out how to properly play. Now, I 100% thought that I was onto something, which is why I got hyped. And plus, to be honest, mad heads are usually scared to vote people off. Yes, super sus of me to get hype about it. And I'm sorry if like you thought that I was sus for that. But now, to show that I'm not Mafia, I'm not trying to kill two people off ASAP. I think if none of you guys can come to a decision on who to vote properly, it's probably best to go to sleep, see who Mafia kills, and then take that information.
There's no fucking point to not vote anyone. And then,
all right,
if,
so
if,
then you're gonna
if,
rush
hold on,
Mafia to
man,
get
no,
him to
I'll
win
let you
then.
speak. Let me speak. Yo, if you had a point and you said, yo, we should wait, vote them all so they can't, your death would have confirmed your point in the first place.
So
that's why I think it
okay,
just sounds so sus.
Then in that case, Brandon, vote me off right now because I am 100% down. Please, everybody vote me off. And now, Brandon, I hope you stay alive so we can win. Please, just do it. Because when I'm dead, y'all gonna see that I was down. Just do it. Please do it now. Please do it now. I'm tired of being alive because Mafia is actually using me to screw all of you in the head. Scar goes, Hugo 70%, D1 40%. Kill me. Kill me now. I'm done. Because they obviously using me to like confuse you and everyone's listening to you too.
Then who do you think it is?
Honestly, man, I really wanted to kill the quiet people, but I
But
think...
But that's not what I asked. Who do you think it is? Name someone. Who do you think it is? If you don't think it's me, you might not.
I don't think it's you.
Who do you think it is?
All right. So first place I thought Lovitch. Second place I thought Ginger. Third place Chillin'.
Brandon, can you lean back a little bit?
Yeah, shit, my bad. Sorry.
No, you're cool.
Sorry, Twitch. Yeah.
Honestly, Brandon, I feel like they're gonna keep you alive. So if I die,
I don't know what I'm doing. So probably.
No, we're working together. It's fine.
Yeah.
So I think what's gonna happen is if you kill me off, what's gonna happen is they're gonna leave you alive.
But you still didn't. So you.
I literally answered your question.
You're right.
I 100% answered your question.
So you said Oscar first, Ginger second, Chillin' third.
I feel Oscar first, Ginger second, Chillin' third.
How come?
All right, so one of the main reasons why I felt Oscar was sus is actually only because of the fact that he was able to. No, actually.
Fuck, dude, that might be too Mafia, bro.
Wait, if there's no. If there's two, if there's here, listen. If there's actually two, then that means
but
listen.
Nah, go back to the original.
If there's two, we're in a bad spot then.
Because if we go to bed,
if we don't get it right.
yeah, if we go to bed, we'll auto lose.
Yeah.
I don't think we have.
I don't think
Mafia left.
But what I'm saying is, okay, so why'd you think Oscar over everyone, and then why'd you think Avery, and then why is the order you have?
What's the reasoning?
What's the reason behind
We talked the least, probably.
That was. I feel like that's also a weak reason, and I think if I were to think outside the box, maybe because of the fact that Chillin is experienced, he would probably want to leave me alive because everybody keeps saying. By the way, I'm not trying to start any beef, but I'm just gonna talk from the heart. I feel like you're very smart enough to understand, since the cats here are pretty new, and Lovitch just he's just hanging out.
Both of us. I mean,
yeah.
me and him never played Mafia.
You
stepped up.
You played before, dog, and you
Yeah,
actually
but, like, I haven't played in, like,
you've been
a year,
making
bro.
things move forward. So end of the day, I feel like it's probably a good ploy for Chillin to potentially leave me alive, but and just like to make sure that people are keep looking at me. Because Bobby thought
So you
Bugs
think
and then me.
you think they're sus because they're quiet?
That's the only thing I can go off of. So that's pretty trash reasoning, I guess.
And you think Chillin,
or maybe it's right.
And you said Chillin can keep you alive, so you put your odds. If you had to pick these three to save you, you'd pick Chillin.
Wait, to save me?
Like, if you had to pick someone that's the least likely to be Mafia, it's him, right?
I might just say I think Chillin.
Oh, you just
might
don't
be
trust
Mafia.
nobody.
I just don't trust here. Maybe Chillin might be the most Mafia because of the fact, but it's not cool for me to just like try to start beef with everybody. Because
I'm not saying you're starting beef, but what I'm trying to ask you is who do you think is the most and why?
Let's just just go with Chillin.
I don't want to interrogate you.
Let's go with Chillin.
Yeah, but
wait, so you going with me now?
The only reason I'll go with you is because of the fact that it's fine. The only reason for that, let's all believe that there's one Mafia left, and then if we go to bed now and there's one Mafia left, right?
Right.
Because I'm down 100%. If we go to bed and there's one Mafia left, somebody here has to die.
I'm probably gonna die.
You probably might
probably
die.
gonna die.
And they probably gonna kill you alive.
Unless.
So, I think it's probably best because you don't trust me to just get rid of me, and then you'll get the good information. Also, I truly think it'll be a waste of time too, and maybe we could just vote off one of the quiet people. It's scary though.
But why? Just because you're quiet?
That's it.
Avery came with mad points.
Okay,
already.
so my thing is they are quiet as hell, but I feel like,
especially if we kill somebody, let's kill Oscar because he don't want to be here no more.
I just want to apologize to the viewers.
I think he's
I mean, likewise. But yeah,
I think he's done.
I think, okay, out of these two, the quietness from Oscar, I don't really suspect. However, he could just be playing us all. Honestly, it's a possibility.
Oscar's the GOAT.
I wouldn't put it necessarily past him because he's generally like a cool and like collected dude. You know,
He's
what I
like
mean?
this every time we
That's
play
what-
Mafia.
So like, we can't get a read on that, but I do feel a lot more sus of Ginger because I saw his acting in the skits. His acting is pretty good. I don't know, man. Like this, the only thing is everyone when they play Mafia for the first time and they are Mafia, they're gonna be quiet as hell. And he was being quiet as hell this whole time. Granted, if he was town, he would be pretty quiet too. But I feel like he hasn't been trying to speak at all, and that's because he's trying to hide something.
You got a point. I mean,
I think
Oscar. Yeah, let Oscar.
I think you should kill me or Ginger.
Why do you think you should kill Ginger?
Just, it's his first game, but he's a smart guy. He should have stuff to contribute if he's town. It makes sense. If he's that quiet as Mafia, it makes sense to me.
Would you say you don't fuck with him, or like at least in Mafia?
I like Avery a lot. I think he's a smart guy, which is why he's.
Who's Avery?
Ginger.
Okay.
Which is why he's just been chilling in the cut. Just hasn't contributed too much. But personally, I was going to bring this up. I wanted to know everyone's 2 tops instead of 3 tops likely to be Mafia. For me, it's number 1 Ginger, number 2 D1. Ginger, who is your top 2 on a snap?
Like D1 and Chillin.
Okay, Chillin, who's your top 2?
D1 and Ginger.
D1, who's your top 2?
I truly feel like it's you two guys.
Okay, who's your top 2 Mafia?
Him, and I can't tell between these two. I actually don't, especially since you asked that question.
Well, we got a decent consensus. Okay, now this is some Mafia-esque shit.
Kill me.
Decent consensus for D1 or Ginger. And the viewers are sick of watching us suck dick in this game.
Oh no, we're trash.
We're trash.
Yeah, we're trash.
The
We know we're
viewers want to go home. Some staff wants to go home. Should we get a kill?
I assume the viewers
Bet.
are.
I mean, I feel like everyone has.
a read on D1, but
It's
Are you
D1 or
motioning?
to me it's D1 or
No.
Ginger. I'll motion.
Nah, before you motion, he wanted to say something. Go ahead.
I just don't feel as though I've said anything suspicious. I think that only being quiet is the only reasoning that you guys have.
Yeah.
Although I feel like I have said a lot of good points. I
Yeah.
called Hungrybox
The Hungrybox
out
point
straight
was
up.
fire. Yeah, that was-
Straight up. I called you out while I was going to. Brandon actually got to it before I even said that.
Still
but
talented.
for my okay. So and also I clarified at the beginning. Like I feel weird. Like especially at the beginning of the game, asking for the hat from people. Like everyone was just yelling. I don't even
Right.
know these people. These are like top players. It also feels weird to me to like continuously repeat that I'm town,
Yeah.
but I can promise you guys that I'm town. I think it would be crazy. I know you guys don't know me that personally, but I'm hella socially awkward, and
Now,
I don't
you're,
think
like,
I could ever
reserved
be this. Well,
in
I
a
don't think I
weird
could ever be this
way.
lax if I was put in a position in front of you guys, or even. Or
But
even
in our
an entire
defense, we
crowd.
don't know that.
I know. That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to communicate. To
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
And I also felt weird calling out sus vibes, which I also talked about at the
Yep.
beginning. But I was suspect of D1 hugs and chilling kind of since the beginning when they were over in the corner. People said that they felt really good about D1, and he'd only said one thing maybe, and he was like, "I'm town," and I was like,
That was only on day one. Yeah.
I mean, people kept saying it after that, and
Yeah.
I was like, well,
Yeah.
why do they feel so sure of D1?
Right.
I have nothing to go off of because he's only spoken like once or twice.
Can we have an accusation, please? Thank you.
So anyway,
Someone
I
a
think
motion?
I'm town, and I think that D1 is.
Are you
wrong.
motioning?
I'm motioning for D1.
I'm
Second.
with it, yeah.
All right, D1 defense.
All I'm gonna say is, Brandon, you're gonna be very, very sorry. Like, I'm not gonna put up.
I mean, you could be
no,
right.
No.
You could be right.
I'm not gonna put up any act, but I will say one thing. If this helps you get closer to actually figuring out who Mafia is, best of luck to you, because I am 100% town. I'm not gonna deflect or anything like that. And to be honest, people keep putting on this whole thing about how I got better at Mafia. Right now, I think I'm ass, because I didn't actually help you, like, help convince you that I was.
I'm way worse than you at Mafia.
Nah, I'm trash. I'm trash.
Yeah.
Because I'm town, and the fact that you're letting, I actually couldn't convince most of town that I'm town. We might just lose now. So I'm sorry for that. I apologize. Put your hands on your face. Say sorry to me when I walk off, and the game continues. That's it. I'm 100% town.
I'm only sorry to the viewers.
Yeah, I'm sorry to the viewers for putting you guys through this.
I'm sorry, viewers.
I don't know what
My
I'm
bad,
doing, man.
My bad.
This is why I don't do this shit. All right?
I'm still trash. I'm still trash at this game. I'm still trash at this game.
Wasted like
Vote.
an hour and a
Just
half.
vote.
Let's vote.
All right,
But
we're
remember the amount of days.
I will remember
It's
the day.
5 now. It's 5 now.
Everybody heads down. If you believe that D1 is Mafia, raise your hand. 3, 2, 1, raise your hand. That is everybody. D1, you are off.
And the game
Game
continues.
continues.
Told y'all.
Heads down.
Peace.
Heads down. Mafia, heads up. Decide on someone to kill. Mafia, heads down. Cop, heads up. Decide on someone to check. Cop, heads down. Medic, heads up. All that bullshit. Everybody, heads up. Lovage, you are dead.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Final three.
Fuck! Alright.
This is
All right.
how. Hold on. This is how it works. You guys are gonna talk, and then we're gonna have a countdown from 10.
Please tell me.
Then you guys point at who you think is Mafia.
Bro.
Okay? Nobody give anything away. H-Box, everyone else, please.
Sorry.
Don't give anything away.
Can I?
I know who fucking.
Right, sorry, bro, sorry.
Alright. Brandon, you're definitely town. I'm definitely town. That leaves him.
I don't know that, dude. Don't
Okay,
tell me that. I don't know that.
I know. I realize you don't know that. I realize you don't know that. I just feel like this guy the whole time has been playing us. He hasn't been saying much, but every time he does talk, like he makes like reasonable points and stuff like that. I will say that every single time someone has been voted off, I have voted for them. And you know we've killed Mafia, obviously, right? So I have been voting for every single person who died, pretty much, voting with town every single time. So why would I do that if I was Mafia? Why would I kill my own people?
So is he.
Huh?
So is he.
Have you voted for everyone as well? Like everyone who's died, you voted on every single one? Shit. I mean, like I said, I just feel like quiet, a little bit sus,
Speak,
especially right now.
Can he speak? It's basically rides on who I think is Mafia.
Dude, I can't. I don't want to lose this game. Town can't lose, dude. Brandon, I know that you are Town, and I need you to believe me. I don't know what I'm supposed to say to help you reason with me, but I promise you, I can't believe he's. I swear to God, he's Mafia. Unless you are Mafia, in which case I don't care.
No,
I'm down
not.
to lose this
I'm
game.
100%
You're not.
So
Brandon,
it's
I'm
one of
fucking
you
not.
for sure.
I promise you, this guy is full of shit, dude.
Don't listen to him. Are you kidding me?
He's full of shit.
I swear, Brandon, look me in the eyes, dude.
Look me in the eyes. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you.
I promise, dude. As a Falco brethren, I don't
Hey,
know if
whoa.
that matters to you right now.
Dude, I'm a Falco Samus Coleman.
Look, that is
You see my Falco earlier. You see my Falco.
Just look at me.
Okay.
I can promise you, because I really believe that you are Town. And
I
so
am.
I do.
I do too. I mean, we all, that's not near shit.
If we lose this game.
Dude, this guy is either a Town or a fucking legend, and I don't
swear
know.
to God.
Dude, all right. Can
With the pointing, oh please.
Brandon, I fucking promise you, I don't know what. I'm actually insanely impressed by his fucking acting right now. He's fucking killing. Dude, I swear to God.
Both of you guys.
Brandon, I fucking promise, dude. I will be fucking mad if I went through this whole game voting off every single fucking Mafia and then we lose this shit. So, Brandon, just don't. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say to convince you. Aside from this guy is a fucking monster actor, I promise you. And I suck dick at acting. I can't fucking act like this. I promise you.
Act either, dude. I promise.
I don't believe this guy one fucking bit.
Of course he does. He's Mafia, dude. I swear.
No, for real, Brandon, I fucking promise you. Dude. I don't know what to do beyond this, honestly, but I'm actually mad. I'm fucking pissed that he's this good at acting. Cause
dude, I swear
fuck
to
off,
God,
dude.
I'm not. I swear to God.
Why would he be Mafia other than you being Town? What has he done to be Mafia?
Me? I actually have no idea. His only, like I said, I don't think he said anything suspect. It's just the vibes. But I don't know. He hasn't said anything suspect. So what am I supposed to go off of? His whole thing is, and then he says, I
guess one thing is that when, okay, so if he's Mafia, he knew that HBox was not Mafia, and he was the one that jumped on that shit instantly and got everyone on board.
Only thing I feel like, I just feel like you know how this shit works.
I mean, I played like twice, dude. I played like 2 times.
But you've won.
I was not Mafia when I won, though.
I was you won. No. You Mango and
Oh, well, that was the Town fucking up horde. That was not a Mafia playing well whatsoever. Anyone here can vouch for that fact. I promise you that. I have not been successful as Mafia aside from the Town fucking up really hard. I've been successful as Town. I've been successful as Town, and right now I'm Town. I'm trying to be successful one more time because I've been sitting here for 3 fucking hours, and if we lose this goddamn game, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
No.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm fucking saying. And fuck this guy for give him the fucking Oscar. Give this guy the fucking Oscar.
Mean to me. Brandon, how long are we supposed to talk for?
You guys want to do the voting now?
No, I'm not ready.
I don't know what else we're supposed to say. I don't think either of us have said anything suspect. I just need you to believe me, Brandon.
You just gotta
That's all I need in the whole world,
What is
dude. I swear. I wish I knew you better so I could connect to you somehow.
Did you see the skits? Did you see the
I
fucking
didn't
skits?
say a word in the skits.
Did you see how he touched Toussaint's face?
Didn't talk.
Did you see how he touched Toussaint's face? That's all I'm saying. Did you fucking see that shit?
Please stop.
That was the most heartfelt look I've ever seen.
I don't know how to tell you.
He doesn't actually love Toussaint.
Why did y'all keep him alive?
He hates Toussaint.
Dude,
He doesn't fucking love him. Oh, this guy's a good fucking actor, man. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Brandon.
If it's you,
Brandon,
dude, I can
don't
never
do
trust
this.
you.
Brandon,
If it's you.
Brandon, don't do this.
I swear to God.
Brandon, I promise you, dude, this dude's a fucking good actor. He's playing you right now, dude. He's playing you, and I'm gonna be pissed if we play this whole fucking game and end up losing.
Why do you guys think Oscar died? Why do you think Mafia killed Oscar? Just think of something.
That was a weird one. I got.
Why did you kill him, dude?
Why did you?
I don't know.
Why do you guys think Oscar died?
I can't think of a good reason.
I think it was they were gonna either kill me or Oscar, and they just chose Oscar because he wanted to leave, and I was just.
I guess because there was more heat on Ginger, so they left him alive. I don't fuck. Man, I don't. The point is.
Wait, they didn't leave him alive though. They killed him.
No, he's talking about me.
Wait,
Oh,
no,
wait,
I'm talking about why they killed Oscar.
Alright, never mind. That was a fucking stupid statement by me because Ginger is fucking Mafia. Ginger's fucking Mafia. That was stupid, but
Brandon,
anyways.
I know
Brandon,
your heart and your
Brandon,
mind you can believe.
Don't
That's all
fucking
I
throw
know.
this game, dude.
I don't think I
throw
need
this,
to say
Brandon.
anything else to you. Oh my god.
We've been playing this shit for so long.
Holy.
Don't believe his fucking
Alright, I'm either gonna fuck this up or we're gonna be happy. So.
All right, we're voting.
10,
9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Boy, chilling is dead.
Sorry for accusing you. You're a good town. It's
that fucking snake killing me. It's that fucking snake right there. No, fuck you.
Brandon.
Best game.
That snake chilling.
That snake.
That fucking snake chilling.
I was so confused.
It was short.
You would be a terrible Mafia. You're like me.
That was my heart coming out.
You were so helpful. Everything you said was like. I think you would have.
Mmm.